What's up, Wolfpackers? It's your boy, Wolf Doggy Dog. Shout out to the homie Senti. Episode 96, guys. 96 weeks in a row. Boy, did you guys tune in for a doozy, man. The collecting world is topsy-turvy right now. So many things going on right now. Charles Perkins in the building. What it do, man? What it do? Shout out to everyone in the chat. Shout out to the replay crew, man. Alright, so you see right here behind us, $350 HasLab. That's at time of recording right now. This is the only HasLab in existence. I know Galactus is getting ready to ship soon. Very soon. It'll be at our doorsteps, and then we'll have our second HasLab going on. I'm gonna bring in a guy right now. Pulls no punches. Mystery guest. I'm gonna bring in a guy. Pulls no punches. Hardworking guy. Blue collar, family man. His dollars, you know, he knows how to stretch a buck. Let's say that. So we're gonna talk about all the ups and downs, and this isn't just gonna be a Hasbro bashing stream. I know the thumbnail might tell you otherwise, but yeah, I mean, look. If you got the money to spend on something like this, cool. You know, I spent bi-monthly. I spend this much at Costco. Twice a month, I'm spending this much at Costco. I've got 2 linebackers eating me out of house and home. Yeah, look. $350 is a hard pill to swallow. It's a hard pill to swallow. So yeah. Let me get my headphones on. Mystery guest, give me a thumbs up if you're ready. All right, we got a thumbs up, and we'll real quick. Let's see what we're gonna talk about. Mystery guest is waiting in the wings. Guys, it's actually gone backwards. We were almost at 6K at this time last night. We had hit the 6K. We backtracked 350. RIP Robbie Reyes. I'm as upset as you guys are about it. Yeah, it's not gonna happen. Not happening for us. All this greatness. Will it still fund? You know what? Let's let my mans and them answer that. All right, with us in the building, we've got my mans in them. IE, what's up, brother?
What up, man? Sorry I have the weird angle, but yeah, I use my phone and I have to do a weird setup. But yeah,
all good, man. All right, so you've been collecting for a minute, right? You're kind of deep in the game, right?
Yeah, as you can see, I'm pretty deep in.
Yep. So
got a little bit of everything.
So back when I first started watching people hunting on YouTube, I came across this guy. I came across this guy's hunts and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, man, you know that's actually not bad. Looks like fun. One of the people that inspired me to do some of the stuff that we're doing. How long you been invested, bro?
What's up? I've been into collecting since like 2017.
2017, yeah, that's about my same timeline, but yeah.
Yeah, what's up, everybody in the chat? Solo Hunter, Greg, Rolando, what's up, guys?
Yep, yeah, we got one of our own in here, guys, and Saturday night, guys, we made it to the weekend.
Let's go, we need some drinks.
Cheers to you boys on a Saturday night.
Drop the drinks in the chat.
Dropping drinks in the chat. Let me see if I can flip this around. Oh, yeah, I got you perfectly now. Let's see if we can force IE to give us a straightaway, not a millennial interview, but a straightaway.
I feel weird looking at my phone because my computer screen's over here. Why are you working?
She don't like you on the big screen, bro. It's getting her nervous. Charles Perkins says, "What about me? What about me?" Okay, so there you go. What's going on, Mocha? So Charles Perkins actually went kind of viral in a roundabout sort of way. Charles Perkins is a guy I work with, friend from work. Little by little, I'm becoming known as the YouTube guy at work. So yeah, but Charles Perkins was at a barbecue, was at a birthday party in Berkeley, back 3 months ago, and who pulls up out of nowhere, giving away Jordans, giving away free Jordans, but Big Dog TV himself. If you guys were to go check that video out, my man Charles is in the he's in the video, man, getting free Jordans and stuff. The guy bought 100 pairs of Jordans, different sizes, different styles, different colors, and just drove around the hoods out here. And it was, I wouldn't recommend it, but it's yeah, pulling up in a U-Haul full of Jordans, giving them away.
Yeah, that shoe game is no joke, man. They're crazy. Like they're as crazy as us, with shoes instead of toys.
Oh, probably even harder. I wouldn't mess with no Jordan head. I wouldn't mess with no Jordan head. You know, I mean, there's a bunch of different different things we can spend our money on, bro. Some people put their money into cars. Some people buy multiple firearms. Some people, got their purse game is strong. We're in a particular niche where we like plastic. We're addicted to plastic. I mean, that was the name of my fantasy football team, was Addicted to Plastic Anonymous. Yeah, let me switch something over right quick. All right, IE. We're gonna get IE as almost as a ghostly figure. Take us back a few days when this thing first got announced. What were your initial thoughts?
You know what? I'm like, I'm happy, but it also sucks at the same time that the whole community's up having a fuss like this. Like, it's pretty crazy. Like, this is what I've been. I like it because people are opening their eyes.
Yeah.
But at the same time, it sucks because look, now we lost out on Robbie Reyes.
Yeah.
But it's all for good reason. Hasbro does need to see what's going on and how we feel about these HasLabs. And with this HasLab, I feel like they didn't particularly go all the way. Like, they didn't go all out with it. That's why I feel like it didn't get funded. Obviously, they don't have the licensing for the vehicle, which would make a lot of people excited. It's just called the Engine of Vengeance, but technically a Dodge Charger.
I think with that though, now you're getting into Dodge is going to want to get a percentage of this
Exactly.
9,000, so that would actually cut into their profits, probably having them up their cost even more. Bobby Ballin and Laser Pants were on just a little while ago. Were you able to catch any of that?
No, I didn't watch them, but the point I'm just trying to make is that, like, the price is already really high, so they should have been able to work out a deal for the licensing. And there's also no die-cast on it, which I know a lot of car people.
Yeah.
For example, people that love these little things, they love die-cast. So
hang on, let me.
Die-cast would have been a cool touch on this Dodge Charger. Also, maybe some chroming or like some chrome on the vehicle would have made it stand out more, because it kind of looks like, pretty plain. Like metallic. The paint looks like average.
Definitely the undercarriage looked like it like they just kind of phoned it in. Like, good enough. We exceeded our budget, and this you gonna get what you gonna get. Who's gonna look at the bottom of the car? Well, someone paying $350 for the car.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. And it's cool that they made it open up and everything, but like, dude, imagine they would have added like a little, I know it sounds dumb, but like sound, it doesn't even have sound effects.
Yeah.
Like, there's no sound effects. There's no little radio in the car. There's no like, I don't know if do the tail lights light up? I don't think so.
You know what? I didn't see tail lights, but that's one of the issues that I have with him is he does this, and that's about it. Now, right. Now, I think maybe 2 years ago, 3 years before that, we got the smaller Sentinel with Wolverine, and at least that one's got like 25 different voice commands or different things he can say.
Exactly.
So there's pros and cons to it. I'm happy that I got this one. Let's not forget that that Galactus had a slow start out of the box. I think
even Greg Finstaff says the hood doesn't even open up. Come on, we want to see the engine, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Like, you get what I'm saying? They're missing a lot of touches. Even with the Mattel did a Batmobile back in the day with real exhaust, guys. real
Ooh.
exhaust that has smoke coming out the pipes.
Shout out to Dan who the Batmobile is a sore subject right now. You got
Exactly. Like, how did Mattel pull that off? And at retail, it didn't do good, obviously, because it ended up at Costco. But dude, if Mattel can do it, Hasbro, I think, is even bigger than Mattel. That just goes to show you.
Yeah.
And also, they didn't add that because that Batmobile too. It has a really cool function where you can control it from your phone.
Yeah.
You just literally turn it on. You can drive it on your phone And where's the RC car features? Where's like? There's too much stuff missing. You get what I'm saying?
I mean, it's definitely big enough. It's definitely big enough to get a motor in there to get
Oh yeah.
things for it. I mean, look, I'm not going to take anything away from the detailing on the inside. The detailing is beautiful. Last week when we were talking about this, my whole point was how practical is it when it's not the engine of vengeance or fury, but like what can you do with it? Obviously, Dom Toretto, family, and all that comes to mind, right? Like let's do
popping a wheelie on that.
Something,
Like
yeah.
Fast and the Furious.
So I mean, and then last week I think Greg pointed out that you can buy one of these die casts at 1/12 scale and then kind of touch them up and do your own thing. He named a bunch of different kits and things like that you can do to light these up. But say if you're like a starter guy like me, like as close as I come to customizing is like wishing really hard, game planning it. But I never put pen to paper. So if I'm just like your average Joe guy that wants something like this, I'm handcuffed a little bit. I'm handcuffed because right now there's even question that if it'll even hit 9,000. I mean, I believe 9,000, 12 for Mephisto. What do you think?
Yeah, I think it will get funded, but there's no way we're getting all the stretch goals. Maybe Mephisto, but that's already pushing it. If you notice, the count has already dropped because some people were trying to back it last minute to get that Robbie Reyes.
Some people were backing 2 to 3 just to bump the numbers up a little bit.
Yeah, well, the limit is 5, so hey, if we all would have just put 5 down, you don't have to pay up anyways.
Yeah, right.
We could have unlocked it and then back out after.
You know what? But Hasbro's kind of getting wise to these little backdoor tricks. Just like them with the early bird is their backdoor trick because Galactus didn't. It had a slow start. I know the Sentinel had a big push initially, but Sentinels are army builders. There are some ballers that have 3, 4, even 5 of these sitting in their display room. That's not the case with Galactus. You don't need 5 different Galactus. You don't necessarily need 5 Hellcats, 5 Robbie Reyes Hellcats.
Yeah, I feel you on that. But maybe people like it has the normal mode where you could switch it to look like a normal car, and some people could probably do something with that. Mix it up with other figures, like you said, Fast and the Furious or whatever. But yeah, I feel like they missed the mark because if they wanted to charge this much, they should have went all out with the features, with the figures, with the paint, with everything. Like they had to do more. My solution is they should have done this at retail, but don't include everything that's in this Kickstarter. You get what I'm saying? Like, don't add the lights on the wheels. Don't add all the crazy detail inside. Don't add the flame effects. Literally just give us the car with the engine or whatever and like a Robbie Reyes figure. Because even the figure, if you guys did not know, the homie X Manny said that they were reusing the same body from Long Shot. So how are you going to give us a reused body on a $350 plus shipping and tax?
Yeah.
HasLab. That makes no sense to me. Like, I feel like if I'm paying this much, I want an all unique Robbie Reyes figure. I don't want no reuse on it. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. The head sculpt was new, but yeah, definitely. Yeah. Shout out to Manny. He caught that one like a week and a half ago, something like that, right? Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. X Manny's on it right now, man. He's not a shill anymore. You can't use that word that much because Dan Who might lose it.
Yeah, no, he's in the replay crew. Shout out to Dan. Shout out to everyone else in the replay crew. Matter of fact, pal. While we were shouting out the replay crew, let me do a thing that we like to do out here, y'all. If you're a regular, you already know what's coming.
Yeah,
16 minutes. Hang on 1 second. Hang on 1 second.
Yeah, go ahead, man.
16 minutes into the replay crew.
Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down.
Boom! You just got rickrolled, homeboy.
Rickroll. Hey, you know, there's a guy named Young Gravy that did a song with Rick Ashley's beat.
Really?
Yeah, it's not really my type of music, but it's pretty creative.
What? What was his name again? I'm gonna have to
His
look
name
him up.
is Yeah, his name is Young, Yung, and then Gravy, literally like gravy that you put on
Gravy.
your freaking mashed potatoes, man.
Gotcha. Shout out to the people coming into the chat. Me and I are getting into a heated convo about the current state of the toy collecting community. Shout out to Unboxing Nabs, America's Most Wanted. Perkins still in the building. Some people have a need for speed, like luxury. I go slow, like you see me. Yeah, hey, it's at the end of the day, it's your money, right? So like we said, some people choose to spend it on Jordans. Some people get hooked up to Starbucks right in the vein. It's how you choose. It's your money, bro. You're the one who gets up in the morning. You're the one who puts your boots on and yada yada yada. Spend it however you want to. But yeah, man. All right, so the car that in theory that you designed, what retail price would you put on that?
I would try to keep it. I see Transformers at Target on the shelf, which is another Hasbro owned property. They have them for like $200, so I would aim for 200, maybe even less, because if you're stripping down all the features and all the detail, you can do more. You know, like even McFarlane, like his vehicles that he's making are probably not the best, but they're affordable, and you can even get them on clearance sometimes. They probably don't even scale perfectly, but you know, you can fudge it, man. You can fudge it. A lot of us in the community, like if you take pictures or whatever, people can fudge it in their pictures and make it look legit. Like it doesn't have to be exactly perfect. Like I said, they could just do bare bones. We can even make our own flame effects. Look at my boy.
Yeah, RG. There you go.
Yeah, you just get some cotton balls and paint them red and throw them under your wheels. They'll look like it's doing a burnout or something like that.
Definitely.
You just gotta get creative with it. I feel like they could have stripped down a lot of stuff, done it at retail at a good price. Maybe even under 200, maybe like 150, 160.
I mean, from a certain point of view, it looks like it's a retail car. You know, there isn't anything that's glaring like, oh man, this is so like there are nice features. This is probably the best shot that you're gonna get on the car. Barbie has dream cars that do pretty much the same thing.
Yeah, everybody's getting that Bratz car. It's like a red Bratz car.
Yeah,
and I've been seeing everybody like post it on Instagram. It's crazy.
So last week I talked about this. This was my biggest gripe. Well, besides the 350, right? Where it's clearly just no one's gonna look at the undercarriage, so we don't have to. The molding is good. It's just give me a little something, a little bit more of something.
Exactly. Yeah. It just looks plain. It looks cheap.
Yeah, if you see value in it, that's what matters. Yeah, it's like I said, I really was for this last week. I was really trying to get Robbie Reyes unlocked, guys.
Yeah, trust me, I'm a huge Ghost Rider fan, and I even want this. It's just you got to think of it as like we're intelligent consumers. You don't go to the store, like say you go to Target, right, and you see like a toy like little He-Man or whatever, but you can price match to another store to save you money. It's like you got to take advantage of these tools that we have.
Yeah, definitely.
And you got to be a smart consumer. Don't just buy everything that they throw at you, because look at what's happening now. Everyone's buying $30 Marvel Legends and all these overpriced figures. So now Hasbro's like, man, these guys will pay anything for these toys.
Pretty much.
Later on, we're gonna have $50 Legends, bro. I could see
it's definitely coming, and secondary markets have kind of paved the way for that. Let's not put all the blame on Hasbro. It's us these same people who get up and go to work and put your boots on. What I just said. But you go to eBay, you go to your secondary, you go to the guy who opens up his trench coat and he's got the Dark Phoenix 2-pack, right? People are paying on the secondary markets for some of the things you have behind you at astronomical rates. Real quick, how'd you come across most of the things that you got on your wall?
Yeah, I always explain it, but a lot of the stuff on this wall, it's just a bunch of random figures, but they're usually things I found under a shelf or on clearance for a good price. A lot of them still have the clearance stickers on it. You can kind of see it on some of the figures.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's just a bunch of random toys.
Yeah.
I have an actual display with like glass cases and stuff It's a little bit more over here. You can kind of see some of it right there.
Yeah, nice PS5 reference.
Yeah, PS5 that I don't even use.
Detailing is everything. Yeah, Greg talks about Barbies, Bratz, and then wrestling. For about like 2 years now, Mattel's had the ambulance. You know, we've been hooting and hollering that we want the Punisher van. Don't get me wrong. When Dan Who has his his predictions for the next HasLab, or when they're talking to HasLab, I'm always the guy in the chat typing Robbie Reyes, typing Hellcharger, typing Punisher van. You know, so last week I talked about how the Hellcharger was the Hellcat was gonna open it up for the Punisher van. I predicted that would be the next HasLab after that. You know, similar to just give us the base model and then start unlocking tiers. This is clearly a punch in the face. It's not a knockdown blow for Hasbro, but it's a punch in the face as far as the Marvel side. Pretty much everything that they want has been green lit. This is the first time someone hit them with a stiff one, and all of a sudden, whoa, wait, what do you mean? We're not getting Robbie Reyes.
Exactly. That's kind of good. Like I said, it's good and bad because I do want these toys and I do want this Ghost Rider, but at the same time, we need to let them know what's up. And like I said, I think it's still going to get funded, but now you're missing out on a figure and you're not going to get all the other tiers, so your money's worth even less now. Like, you're getting ripped off even harder, basically.
Well, the light at the end of the tunnel on this one is that since so many people are not buying as many, secondary markets are going to skyrocket on this thing. Because trust me, there is somebody in the 5,700 that plans on reselling it, is only buying it to resell it. That's a fact. That's a fact. That's a hole that we put ourselves in with this with being collectors. We want something bad enough that we're willing to pay. I'll pay an extra $15. I'll pay free shipping. Yeah, sure. I'll pay $45 for a $29.99.
Yeah, even the previous HasLabs, like that Sentinel you have, when people first got it in, if you were lucky, you could probably flip it for good money. But if you're like in California, we get everything last. So, like by the time we get it in Cali, you can't even flip it no more. The prices have already went down so much that you're not really gonna profit much off of it. Because I think what was the original price on it, like 300 or
$350.
Yeah, so now I see people selling it as low as like 500. So
yeah, I saw it
down the drain, you know.
I've seen it at a con for like seven's about what I would see it at. Richard Bird in the building. We got a Wolf Mother sighting. We got a Wolf Mother sighting in the chat. What it do? So okay, people are in an uproar about this one. I don't remember the Super 7 van. Like it was just kind of almost in and out. Like, oh, you didn't get it. All right, well, too bad, your fault, right? No one really scoffed at the price of the Turtle van. Like they might have said, oh, 400's a lot, but they didn't go into like, you know, like this week you were literally fighting with your neighbors, your Instagram neighbors, or whoever the case was, about why this opinion was right, why that opinion was right. So it's I don't know, it was kind of a tough week in the toy community, because lines in the sand were drawn. You know, that some people were just, I mean, and really when someone says I'm quitting this community, I'm gonna back on this and that, I'm like, all right, bro. You know, it's just what do you want? You want attention. I don't do that. I'm not gonna chase that. Oh, please come back, bro. It's like if you want to quit, you want to quit. You're grown. You do what you want, right?
Yeah. With that Super 7 van, honestly, a lot of people did complain about that. But the thing is, most of us only watch Marvel Legends influencers, like the ones that we all know, like Dan Who and stuff like that. So Dan Who and people like that cover Marvel Legends don't really go deep into Super 7. But if you watch certain other people like Geek Dad Life, if you watch Mad Hatter, you will see a lot of people complaining about that Super 7 price and how it was insane. And there was 3 Turtle vans that came out simultaneously: the Super 7, the NECA, and a third-party one. So a lot of people were just buying the third-party one and also the NECA one because the Super 7 was too high.
Yeah.
So I saw all that complaining because I watch a lot of variety of different YouTubers. But yeah, if you only watch like based off Marvel Legends, a lot of the people like X-Manny does not cover Super 7. You get what I'm saying? Like, you gotta be like, there's different communities within the community.
Yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say.
definitely. There's the pockets within pockets. No, definitely,
Exactly.
definitely.
Yeah. So that's why a lot of people say they didn't hear about it, but I definitely heard about it, and it was a huge topic. It's just that Super 7 is also way smaller than Hasbro. They're a way smaller company compared to Hasbro. Hasbro's freaking gigantic. And
Oh yeah,
rich as hell.
worldwide.
Yeah, so it's even more understandable for Super 7 because they're tiny compared to to Hasbro.
Yeah.
But here's one of the things I was trying to prove to you. I don't know if you could put it on my camera. But there's a Hasbro HasLab Sentinel right here, and the price is $580.
Yeah, I can it's kind of readable. What's that on Whatnot?
Yeah, it's on OfferUp. Yeah.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah, damn. I'm sorry if you guys can't see it, but yeah, this thing has been here for 6 months and no one's buying it. 6 months.
Yeah.
So that just goes to show you, do not overpay for any of these HasLabs. The only one that's holding its value is probably the Sail Barge. That one's going for like about a G. That's the only one that is holding a lot of value, but the rest of them, they ain't gonna be worth anything.
Well, the thing with that is don't go into these HasLabs thinking you're gonna get rich. That was 2 years ago when Senti was still in the funding stages. Everyone was like, oh yeah, I'll buy five. I'll sell 3, get my money back. Yeah, that's not always true. And then don't forget that if you bought multiples. Hasbro's not stupid. They put a hold on your shipping. You didn't get it for like a month and a half later until they let the secondary market kind of cool down just a little bit, and then you get the influx of the guys that got 5 of them.
Yeah, see, even Plastic Shooters in your chat, he's like Super 7 is quality, Hasbro quantity. Exactly.
Definitely, yeah, definitely.
There's a big difference in the product, man. The quality of the plastic itself is
well, just look at how long it takes for Super 7 to push out something from announcement until it's in your hands. Outside of say like the Super 7, the Comic-Con exclusive bat, which got announced and then like a month later it was in my hands. I've been waiting a year for Simpsons to drop. I know everyone waiting for the for Thundercats. They were on that thing forever. So I mean, it definitely is a whole different ball game when you're talking Super 7. I mean, you almost can't compare. You almost can't compare a Legend to a Super 7. To a civilian, they might say, oh, well, that's just plastic. That's just plastic. Yeah, it's a little figure.
Exactly.
Slightly
like,
different.
How do you think Mattel? Like, look at this Battle Cat. It's pretty big, and but they kept it simple, not too many paint details, and they made it affordable. It was like $30. And
Yeah.
It's pretty big for these figures are about 5.5, almost 6 inch. These little Motu ones. So like that's all I'm trying to say is Hasbro could have done like a cheaper version of the car, done it at retail, and maybe 150 to 200 max.
Yeah. No, I mean it's clearly visible. Stevie Wonder could see that. They're dead set at 350 for everything. Look at some of the HasLabs that didn't make it. Which, by the way, your Instagram is fire right now, bro. You were dropping some funny shit.
I know, yo. Feel free to share it, man. I've been getting blown up on my phone.
Let's.
I sent you the picture of the HasLab if you want to pull it up on your Instagram, just to prove the point that it's selling for $580 on the aftermarket right now.
Let's pull up my man IE's IE 1200s, and we'll talk about this other jerk that I know that got me right after work. Mind you guys, I've been up since like 4:30 this morning, right? Some jerk named Bryant with a T posted something some stuff he found, and yeah, right after work. I've been to 3 Targets today. Three Targets today. So yeah, that's shout out to IE. These are your failed HasLabs. The lightsaber with Reva, I mean that was almost a given. Like that was a Hail Mary. They were expecting Kenobi to just blow everyone out of the water. Not only that, but Reva, they expected her to be like just, oh my god, the new Darth Vader. So yeah, that didn't work the way they wanted. I'm legit. I'm upset about the Rancor because I wanted that Rancor. Cardboard tears are not going to cut it. Cardboard tears will not cut it. And
exactly, that's another one that had potential, but they just didn't execute it right, and they didn't make it seem like you were getting the full value for your money. They're giving you cardboard, man. Come on,
yeah. Yeah, and with Robbie, I mean, I'm still gonna hope and pray that down the line he gets single carded released in maybe even a retro card back. Like, I mean, about a month ago we got the announcement, right, of the other Ghost Rider on the retro card back. So you know, and people are saying that this is just a CGI rendering, so the figure doesn't actually exist. But I mean, I would. They're giving us used parts with Longshot, right? Why not
Exactly. Yeah. Later on down the line, they can easily do this, but we don't know if Hasbro's gonna be dicks about it too and be like, "Nah, you guys ain't getting it." You know, like we don't know what their final decision is gonna be. Um, but yeah, even like that picture made me laugh so much because Cookie Monster was holding the lightsaber.
Yeah.
And that's another product that could have just been in retail, but no, they had him try to make it super special HasLab. But it's
Well,
really not, you know.
I get like it was going to be expensive, right? So you can't typically put things that are too expensive at retail. But there's these two major stores on opposite sides of our country where you can go and fabricate your own lightsaber. Why would I buy a HasLab one when you know when I can go to Disneyland and make my own? It's just I don't know that it didn't hit right. It didn't hit right.
Yeah, not only that, but there was no tiers. Like, there's no tiers. How are you gonna have a HasLab with no tiers? And like, I don't know what they're thinking over there, man. Like, it's weird.
All right, so Mephisto's been announced as tier 1 or the first unlocked tier at was it 1200, right?
Yeah, the Mephisto wearing Crocs. Yeah.
Yeah. Can we assume at 1500 we're getting the next unlock, or where do you see it? Where do you see the next unlock? 15 and then possibly 18 or 19 for
18, yeah.
It's gonna be tough.
20.
Yeah, it's gonna with Hasbro as ambitious as they are. Yeah, 20 would not be a stretch. I think wasn't Luke Skywalker like 22 on the ranker if if it sold 22,000. So yeah, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be tough.
Yeah, you see in your chat, Gambit said at the moment nothing is selling good because of the bad economic situation with rent and wages. I believe hobbies are taking a back seat. Exactly, like
absolutely.
we're in tough times right now, man. Like it's not easy to. This is all like luxury, you know. It's all for fun. But
yeah, luxury items. Back way back. I know you probably don't remember it vividly, but 9/11 was a time when everybody stopped buying luxury items. It was just bare essentials. That's it, and it stayed that way for about a year, 2 years. So we're not there. But I guarantee you that if a foreign power invaded here, the last thing I'm going to be worried about is these plastic toys.
yeah.
So
you hear that, Putin? You better not fucking come over here, man. Shit,
bro.
fuck up our toy life.
I got way too many figs to collect, man.
I know exactly, man.
All right, let's flip it back to IG real quick. How much more time you got, bro? I know you gotta skirt off to work.
Yeah, no, we could do another 20 minutes.
Okay, all good. Shout out to IE making a little time to make the rounds.
I'm happy to be back, man.
Hey, yeah, you know what? It's been a minute, man. My work schedule is not great. My hours are erratic. I have very few days off. Sometimes like just weird days off during the week. Like here, you get a Wednesday off. Get a Wednesday off because you know those days are.
I was watching your Chicago video. I was like, damn, I wish I could have been there, man.
Yeah, and you know what the
dish and everything. That thing looked good, man. The cheese was fucking. You could go all the way to the roof with that.
Man,
shit,
I'm telling you, guys, if you want to check out the video that IE's talking about, I pinned it to the top of the chat. Click the link in the chat, and that'll take you to the Chicago must try foods. Now,
you guys better watch that, man. What are you doing, man?
Hey, you know, good food, man. You gotta eat. You gotta eat. Even tough guys gotta eat, Putin.
That's probably like the second best thing after toys, you know, is food.
Yeah, right. All right,
maybe it might be higher than toys.
All right, so this SOB right here, my buddy Bryant with the T at the end.
Bryant, like Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, there you go. He posted this right about at noon, and then that was around the same time as something else. We'll slide over to that. But yeah, from the moment he put this, the only thing I could think about was going hunting after work. And it's only like noon, maybe 11 o'clock West Coast time, and I got hours to just, man. Are you smashing or passing on Spidey?
Um, Man, on that one, I don't know. Like, I do like it, but I don't know. I don't feel like it's a major necessity for me, especially like with the HasLab and all this other stuff.
Yeah,
It
yeah.
might take a back seat for me, man.
It might, yeah. Like I said, some people gotta some people gotta scoop, some people gotta pass. I think I'm gonna get it. It's pretty much Johnny Storm's body, right? And then
Yeah, it's just a reused body. Yeah,
Yeah,
I think it's actually Mr. Fantastic's body.
okay. And then they redid the toes and then new head sculpt, and then they added a very beautiful kick me sign. And they're gonna charge us 27, I believe, $27.99.
$30.
$30, yeah. After tax in California, California tax.
I'd say screw this paper bag headed mofo and get what I posted on my stuff, Mojo, single release Mojo. To me that's way better than this.
Yeah, let's go over to that and check that one out.
Yeah, RG in the comments said wait for clearance on Bagman. You got that right.
Will it make it though? That's you got to play you got to play the long game. You got to play the long game, and that's there's
Stash it.
there's inherent risks. There's inherent risks to play at the long game.
This is what. If you guys see this over that stupid bag-headed reuse, I would rather get this.
All right, so I don't typically do this anymore, because I in episodes past, early episodes of the stream, I would show my phone, and when I had to show something off, and I swear we were above that, but I did scan it today.
Sheesh.
Yeah, $41.99. $41.99 as opposed to $123, $125, something like that for the Mojo, Shatterstar.
Greg said it in the
or
comments,
not. Yeah, not Shatterstar, a long shot. I always get those two mixed up, and like some box art that I don't really care about because the box is going to disappear. Like there's only a handful of those post-cons boxes that I actually saved. The Heroes of Endor is one of them, and then the Hellfire Club. The Hellfire Club I still have in box. The Mojo box set, it didn't wow me like that. This is a way better bang for your buck. We've got a Dazzler already, so I didn't, the Dazzler wasn't a must. Long shot I'm so about, but at $41.99.
You can't beat it, man. That's a great price. You don't remember when MODOK came out?
Yeah.
He's a pretty big figure too. I think he was like the same price. So how does this not get a different price increase? And it's a whole new body mold. It's a whole new figure.
Exactly.
I don't know, man. That makes no sense.
There's still questions right now. People are questioning its realism. If it's a real thing. But that's human nature. You're always gonna question something. Have you seen the pictures of the guy that has them in house already? Dude.
Yeah, it was on Instagram, but
okay.
I don't remember what his name was.
Yeah. Okay. All right.
Some people are saying that the 3-pack Mojo has different paint apps or whatever.
Yeah, but I've heard that too.
That doesn't bother me, man. I'm good with that. I'm good with the regular one.
Hey, man, you would save almost $80. Not
I
going.
I don't care about those other characters.
It's ditto. It's been open. Pale skin, says Greg.
Man, you could add your own little blackwash, man.
Yeah, no, you could do whatever, and you've got it in hand. I've only once held the original Mojo. I don't have the original. Do you?
No, but I had a lot of opportunities to get it, but I always figured they would make one, but
Yeah.
it just took them way longer than I thought it would. Because, like I said, I've been collecting since like 2016, 2017. So.
Yeah. So one thing that's getting lost in the Mojo getting lost in the mix is that we don't even have this in hand, but the blob is confirmed, right? Can we confirm the blob?
I know. I want a blob, man. Hopefully it comes out soon, and they don't like put it with another 3-pack, and we have to pay extra. Hopefully they do it like this, where it's just one and done. $40. But yeah, I would really love a blob. I still want Mephisto, but I actually like the Diamond Select version more. It comes with a throne, has like different body and different face. It looks scarier to me. Like the Hasbro one looks like a skinny little teenager Mephisto with Crocs on,
As opposed to the Select, and the Select got it's the Select has its years on it, so it's been kicking, and it's possibly superior. I don't know. I'd like to see a few more pictures on Croc Mephisto before I'm ready to decide which one is which. Esso's Hunter hunted one down, says Gambit Rodriguez. I think they're only on the East Coast. I think the Todd Rectangular said that it was somewhere like might even been the Midwest, somewhere like the Chicago area. I was just there. I was like, damn it, I missed out. I knew I should have stayed that extra 10 days that the wife wanted.
Yeah, no, the Essos Hunters are over here they're in California, but they did not find that. They just shared pictures just like everybody else.
Yeah, we've kind of sorry, wrong button. Hit the wrong button. Yeah, we've all kind of been passing it around. I'm not even sure the name of the original person that
me neither.
That found it, but yeah, we're all kind of hey. Nowadays you got to watermark everything, bro. Even when you find that hot thing, you gotta throw a watermark because we're.
I didn't know about it. They told me, yo, someone saw this on Twitter, and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna post this and make the community go crazy, and it worked out.
Yeah, no, it's working. It's working.
Yeah, it worked out, man. I got some likes and stuff, so got a followers.
A lot of people thought I had it in hand. I was like, nah, bro. Let me put out a story and clarify. I don't got it. I'm always at work. For me,
you already knew, like when you even saw that I posted it, you were probably like, he didn't find it.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, you already knew.
You know what? I was actually in. I'm in the Legends and Liquor group chat, and that
when am I gonna get in there, bro? I gotta be a member.
Yeah, no, I'm pretty sure, bro. Speaking of which, I had a run in with your boy JBI, the guy
JB3?
whatever his name is. Yeah, JB.
Mr. Tier List.
Yeah. So he actually joined. So I predicted because I saw him in the chat. He was in the Dan Who chat. He was getting real cozy with Dan, talking about, oh, maybe I'll come on Legends of Liquor. I was like, bitch, you got to pay for that. We don't just you don't just let anyone on, you know. But no, yeah, he's a member now, and he's in the chat. I'm like, what the bleep is this dude doing in here?
You know what? With that guy, I don't get it because like I like his video. I didn't really, but obviously I wasn't on the list, so maybe that's why. But a lot of people got offended, but yet they're still having them on their live streams and having them in videos and talking to him. So like it worked out, man. I might as well talk shit about people I might as well do our own tier list and talk shit, you know, like.
Yeah, no, I mean flavor of the month though. Flavor of the month. I mean, what are you gonna do to back it up? I mean, his follow-up video got drastically less than the first one. I mean, it was a very high mountain to climb. There was no way he was ever gonna hit that number again. So I mean, it is what it is though. It was that video was just a dick sucking contest, and he won. He won.
Yeah, and you know what I didn't like about his video is that he put all the usual people like that everybody watches like at the top, and I'm like, come on, man, that just shows me you don't have taste. You're not really in the community. You're just one of those people that watches whoever has the most subs or the most views, like,
or just recommendations. Really but yeah, it's usually whoever has the most subs or whoever has the most views. And on his second video, he went back and made sure he sucked the cocks of the guys that had the good viewer or the good sub count.
Exactly.
And he was like, oh, Manny. But yeah, what's going on, Adventurous Joe? So I got my boy IE Toy Hunter in the building. Let me run back over to IG real quick.
Yeah, I sent you a picture of the Mojo out the box if you want to show them.
Oh, there's pictures, huh? All right.
Yeah, there's pictures already out of the box and everything, dude.
Same dude.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's the same dude because whoever saw those, they probably scooped all of them up, man. It would have been a mistake if they didn't get them all. Actually, let me check Mercari as we speak. It might be on there.
All right, there we go.
I still don't even know where they found those. I think it's somewhere on the East Coast.
You know what? Somebody so I saw this in the LNL group chat where they put them into Morph's hands or Morph's arms like that. Those are huge arms. I don't like the legs. I think the legs look better on the original.
Yeah, there it is.
I mean, that looks like a $41.99 figure. TBH.
It doesn't look horrible. It looks alright.
No, yeah, it's not horrible. It's Huh. I think I was just
Like I said, man, you got to give it up. You got to give it up to Toy Biz, man. They were ahead of their time.
yeah, definitely.
You have to put some respect on their name.
Put some respect on their name.
You see right here on Mercari, I already found Takarara. He already sold his.
Yeah, no, sell, guys. If you have that original, the price on it is coming down. You don't need Nerdzoic to give you a video breakdown of that.
Yeah, honestly, this old one, it still holds up like pretty well compared to this one. So I think later on when this one goes down, I don't know, I might just stick to the old one.
Yeah, I kind of like the legs on the old one,
Yeah.
just a little bit better. And what's it?
We sold it for $51, so close to the retail of the new one.
So 51, that kind of covers gas and taxes.
The
so
stress and
yeah, so it's a
having
push.
to run into Target, freaking tripping over shit in the aisle, and
Well,
play
you
the
still-
video, man. Play the video.
You still gotta you still gotta find it. You still gotta find the
Yeah.
find in store. But
Let's see. Greg Finstad says he's asking me like, what do I expect Mephisto's feet to look like? I don't know, like a devil's foot, bro. Like I don't know, fucking some evil nasty toes. Hey Wolf Daddy, hey Wolfpackers, how you doing? What's up, Joseph?
what's going on, Joe? What's going on?
Yeah, we're taking a look at the Mojo.
Yeah, no, I mean, for the better half of the second half of the day, from about noon West Coast time on till about now, chasing down this Mojo and chasing down Bagman, kind of took my mind off not having a Robbie Reyes in my life.
No one cares anymore. Huh?
Yeah, no, four letters just kind of made you forget all about the stretch goal or the early bird, and all that stuff, man.
Yeah, man. I wish I could be in Arizona with this guy right here, the homie AZ. Yeah, this dude scores every day.
Yeah, definitely AZ gets.
Arizona's like a honey hole, baby, for toys. Oh, sorry. Here we go. He found the new Motu Deluxe Hordak. It looks awesome.
Another guy that's kind of smashing it right now. You might know this fella. Let me.
Hey, what's up with the homie Ty, the dude that collects Star Wars?
Ty TV.
Ty TV, yeah, I was watching this video, dude. The homie couldn't find anything at Target and Walmart, but he goes into a smoke shop and it's stacked with toys, bro. What's up with that?
Man, I mean that's just yeah.
I was like, yo, I wrote on this video, that's the smoke shop exclusive Obi-Wan. Yeah, that was crazy. I've never seen something like that.
For real? No, I mean there's a catfish restaurant down the way from my Target, and it's full of toys. Like
No way, really, dude.
Yeah.
You need to get that on video.
Yeah, it's my toy hookups primary job, or I mean some might say that's his secondary job, but yeah, he sells a little bit. He sells a little bit.
The plastic is making more than the fish, right?
For real. All right, so Toy Master, friend of yours, right?
Yeah, Toy Master, the homie, man. He's trying to live up to his name.
Yeah, for real.
We would always roast him, and because we were like, "Yo, bro, how could you be Toy Master? You're not even out there in the streets, And he started representing and showing up.
one toy hunt a day keeps a scalper away. That's what I heard. That's what I heard. All right,
Yeah.
so he's been finding the bangers. I mean, like I said, we've all kind of been sharing that picture. Got the black and whites. But man, this one here, I was just like, oh, okay, yeah, it's the Beskar. This is what, like the 6th release of the Beskar Mando, but he's got an ice spider, guys. Let's pay $30 for the ice spider.
Such a ripoff.
Yeah, good find nonetheless. I wouldn't buy it, but I'd still be happy that I came up on so many of them. I'd definitely post it and then get the flood of DMs like, hey bro, you still got that? I'm like, I could probably hook you up.
Yeah, I shared AZ found like so many of those, dude. Like they're getting a lot.
Yeah.
I posted it on my story too.
Yeah, this is another one of the bangers. Tomorrow, I think I'm probably gonna shoot a Sunday morning hunt video tomorrow.
Sweet.
Tomorrow's gonna be tough. For me. I'm gonna like I said, we've got the Sunday morning toy hunt. Legends and Liquor, about 10 a.m. my time. Then you got NFL football on from like 10 a.m. until way after bedtime. So I'm gonna be pretty busy yelling at the screen, but I gotta get that toy hunt in prior to that.
Yeah, you got to, man. You got to do them toy hunts, man.
Hey, well, once they're gone, they're gone. Once they're gone, they're gone. Hey, get back here, get back here. Yeah, but that's Hordak, right?
Yeah, Hordak. Yeah.
Yeah, pretty dope, pretty dope. You're a Motu guy. What the thing with Motu is just like we're getting really excited about Hordak being on shelves. You get that initial push, and people are going crazy for the Motu, and then it kind of that first wave hits, and then the true Motu collector gets theirs, and then they kind of sit on the pegs for a little bit to a lot of it.
Oh yeah. The whole Motu thing, like obviously the line is not that hot because they're peg warming nationwide. But for me, that you already know me, I'm a bargain guy. Look at my wall.
Yeah.
I love to wait for the deals, man. Like I love it. Like if they're gonna stay, what's up, buddy? If they stay there, I hope that I can get it on the deal, man. I don't mind.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, I what's up, Lucas? What it do?
What's up? Right here in the camera.
Oh, he doesn't have headphones on. What's up, Luke? What's up?
He said what's up.
That's my nephew Lucas. What's up?
He has the headphones.
What's up, young homie? How you doing?
Hi. 7 years old. My birthday just passed.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What are you, 7 now?
And Papa's birthday is 3 years old.
Yeah. Go over there, birthday boy.
Nice. Happy birthday. Happy birthday, bro. Happy birthday to you too. We were in Chicago during your birthday, man. So we couldn't do it big, but yeah, happy birthday to you too.
Yeah. Last time you came down. We were at Six Flags, so it was dope.
That was a dope trip, man. We got it's gonna be like an annual thing. We gotta link up. We gotta link up for your birthday and do something dope.
Yeah, man, we gotta do it.
Yeah. So Greg Fenstad pointed out that the new 2-pack does come with the Beskar now with Beskar Spear. I get re-releases, right? I get re-releases with a little something. That's for like the guy that missed out or the newer collector. They've been doing this to us for years already. So us getting mad that they're reselling, just don't buy. Just let it slide, and it's. That's another thing with this community right now. It's like it's way easy to hate, but just not. You can't be supportive. It's way easier to just bitch and whine about something.
Yeah, I've turned into the guy that I'm not gonna be bashing and shitty on everything no more. I just kind of lost hope for Hasbro and like a lot of the toy community. So for me, it's like I always just try to look at the pros and the cons and think the way that they think. But obviously, it's not just all Dwight's fault or all marketing team's fault. It's more than that. It's deeper than that. They probably don't even get a say in the price. Honestly.
Oh no, definitely, definitely they don't. Just
so,
I mean, just like it's Dwight's fault that there's windowless boxes, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like it's Dan Yoon's fault that we're paying $27 for what used to be $19.99, right?
Yeah, like go ahead and hate, but know who to hate, or know how to say it because it's not really their fault.
Well, just like it's Dan Who's fault that he's trying to he wants a Robbie Reyes. He's trying to use his clout to kind of influence a little bit, and then he gets hated on for trying to help the push, trying to be in the shill. If he's I want that car, bro. I want that car. Now that we're circling back to it, I don't know.
Yeah, we're in a tough spot, man. We're in a tough spot as collectors, and the economy's in a tough spot. So it's not really a good time to be having all these HasLabs and all this crap that they have. Like, how many HasLabs have they already had this year? They've had the GI Joe one. People just dropped like how much? Like 300.
It was 387 after taxes.
Yeah, you see what I'm saying? Almost $400. So like, and then after this, they're probably gonna have another HasLab and another HasLab. Like, they always just give us everything like at the worst times, and like, what happened to that giant gap where there was nothing being released like at the beginning of the year?
Yeah, no, for real. I mean, there's never a good time to drop 350 on something, but like I said, Costco takes that much out of my wallet bi-monthly, so it's not by choice, but like I said, I've got 2 linebackers eating me out of house and home, so it's food in bulk.
Killer Mike is killing the Costco groceries, man.
Yeah, Killer Mike is killing it on the football field, man. The freaking freshman, the 6'2" freshman, crazy.
I know, man. The dude's a freak of nature, man. He's gonna make it big out there.
If not, he's gonna be perfect for, like, say, working at McDonald's. Be, all right, you want this number 1 up here? You want the number 2? We can supersize it. You always need a tall person to reach something up high, right?
Yeah.
So there you go. Like, I'll take him on the toilets, and he'll go to Walmart and get the stuff up top, the doubles. Be like, hey, check that stuff out up there. Check that stuff out.
That's a big advantage, man. There's a lot of stuff on the shelf that you can't see up there sometimes.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that 2-pack that they're talking about, that Star Wars one, damn, what? Like, they just keep dropping disappointment after disappointment, and it's just like the community's starting to turn, like, mentally like how I am. Like, man, screw all this stuff, man. Like, it's crazy. Mike Femi, Ghost Strike Parts.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I said, if well, no, I mean, popular opinion, or it's cool to be the unpopular opinion nowadays, right? So let me just hate on something and get the attention for it. But another thing, like I said, when we opened, I asked how long you've been doing this, right? You're pretty vested by collecting standards. Maybe it's just some of these newer collectors that they're not vested the way we are. They haven't been, going back when Five Below had Marvel Legends. They don't know about that stuff. They don't know about going to a Toys R Us and the pegs being crowded. So I mean, there's definitely hate floating around. It's just you definitely got to know where to direct it.
Exactly. Yeah, that's all I'm trying to say. Think about what you're gonna say. Direct your hate in the proper directions. Like look at what I was saying. I was giving them an option of how to do the car at retail, and then I was like, hey, they should have went all out. They should have added these other features that have been done in other 6-inch scale vehicles, so it's reasonable. It's like you gotta know how to put your hate out there, basically. But even back then, when I would do a lot more hate stuff, I would get a little bit more views. But honestly, I think when you're positive in the community, it's even better for you as if you're running a channel, because most people want just positive stuff. They don't really like stuff that's like hating on stuff. I don't know. That's why it's kind of weird how now it's really like pissing people off. I don't know what. I guess it all started with Tucker Art. He's the one that he kind of busted he's like the Trump of the toy community now. Like, ever since he got into it and got big, now everybody's starting to like think like it. It's crazy.
Well, I mean, all it takes is voice your opinion, and if it's an unpopular opinion, it's gonna stand out.
Yeah, I used to literally do a video called "Why Hasbro." That was a series on my channel a long time ago, and a lot of people liked it, but a lot of people also didn't like it, and they would be like, man, you're like, why are you always negative, or why are you negative, but yet you're still buying it, and blah blah blah. Like, it's people think that if you just hate on it, it's clicks and views. It's not really. Like, you're still gonna get people that are going against you, honestly. It's just now it's about even now. Like, that's why I'm even shocked that this thing didn't get funded, not even the early bird, because usually that's not a problem. Like, the Marvel Legends community they'll buy anything, man, for whatever price.
Definitely.
But like I said, it's good. People are opening up their eyes, and they're seeing that they're getting ripped off right in front of their eyes.
Well, I mean, we've been seeing it with the Star Wars tanked. Was that two HasLabs in a row? The first couple were always good. Everyone's like juiced and excited. If G.I. Joe doesn't blow the next HasLab out of the water, we're gonna get the same situation. Don't get me wrong. I backed the his tank.
Mm-hmm.
I would have gladly paid $350 and gotten like a whole fleet of Trouble Bubbles. The his tank isn't my like iconic vehicle. I probably would have wanted the Hog, the Cobra Jet, but I would have definitely transferred that $350 over and give me like 6-8 Trouble Bubbles with Cobra Troopers in them. And good to go. I got a flying fleet of Trouble Bubbles. Yeah. So stumbling out of the box, little things that they're trying to do to try to help boost their sales are almost hurting them with the early bird. I kind of want to do away with the early. I would like the early bird to just be gone, or give me a much better timetable. You know, that this for, I mean, you have a job, I have a job. Plus, you kind of have to do this thing called sleep for 5 to 7 hours a day minimum, right? So you don't, I don't necessarily have enough time to, you know, do everything that I say I'm gonna do. So it kind of slipped through my fingers too, and I just before I knew it, I was like, oh, whoa, we're already here, we're already at the deadline. Oh, okay, all right, guess see you, Robbie, see you down the line.
Yeah, and it's weird because they could have just gave us an extra head scope of Robbie to put on the regular Ghost Rider body mold. That would have been good enough, honestly, for a lot of people. You don't really need just like colored pants. They could have just done the extra head, and they should have maybe made the early bird a cooler figure, like put Mephisto as the early bird and see how fast maybe people will start backing immediately.
Yeah, because
and show us your other tiers. We don't know what the hell the other tiers are.
That's another thing. I mean, like when there's people sitting on the fence, you want to entice them. You want to Mephisto them in and get them in. Yeah, Mephisto I think was almost outside of Robbie Reyes, which you needed for this car. So a lot of people were. Well, excuse me. A lot of people are saying that it should have been a base thing with the car, right?
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely Mephisto was high on everyone's wish list for Hasbro, but it had to come at the special kind of project, because there's no way they're going to put a Mephisto at retail just with everything that he signifies in Marvel Comics and things like that. So this was your shot, and yeah, it's.
Yeah, and let me stop you there. Like, you see how a lot of people think that Hasbro wouldn't release a devil, but look at McFarlane, bro. He has a giant mega fig of a devil.
Yeah.
In the new Black Adam movie line. If you could pull it up for the chat, it's literally a devil. He has horns and everything. It's in the new Black Adam movie. How is McFarlane over here doing a mega fig of a demon, and yet they're hiding Mephisto over this HasLab? Like, it doesn't make any sense.
Yeah, everyone's kind of just, I don't know, bro.
That's one point. These are points that people are not bringing up, and I would bring up if I still made videos. But I just want to put them out there, at least on here, so some people will be like, oh, damn, that's right. He has a mega fig devil at retail right now. Like, how is he doing this? But it's because, like I said, like, Hasbro is like, they know what they're doing, and McFarlane is just beating them in every level right now, on every line and every freaking figure. No, not even that one, dude. It's a. Let me look up his name.
It's the one from Black Adam. But I kind of want to point this guy out for a second. I mean, cool looking figure. If Hasbro were to do something like this,
that's 45. 50.
No. They squeeze this in as a Build-A-Figure. Now I gotta spend $170 to get this guy.
McFarlane. This is a Build-A-Figure from McFarlane. But I think you only need like 4 figures.
4 figures at $25 each. They rarely go on clearance. You gotta really get lucky and catch the McFarlane Build-A-Figures on clearance. So you're looking at about 100 or maybe about 18 to 20 if you look for a piece by piece online.
Yeah.
That's also an option. Takes the fun out of it, but it's still an option. If your main option is to save this stuff, then it always helps to have options, right?
Oh yeah, options are good. Options are good for us as collectors, man.
It's on Toddy Mac's actual page or the McFarlane Toys that you saw it on?
It's everywhere. Hold on, let me look for it. I'll send it to you. His name is Sabak. That will help you. Sabak. SABBAC.
Yeah, just send me a picture. I'm sitting here
Giant
scrolling.
Demon.
Scrolling my life away. Live.
It's a giant devil. Let me send it to you.
Real quick before we get you out of here, thoughts on something that just got announced. This is half your HasLab. Is there bang for your buck in this?
Nah, I wouldn't pick something like that up just because it doesn't fit in my collection, man. Like, I have regular turtles, man. It looks cool, but not for my collection, you know.
Yeah, that's an honest answer. Not for me. It looks cool though.
Yeah, it's just freaking cool mech, but it doesn't fit into my stuff. So.
All right. One thing we can agree on. This is the best turtle, correct?
Oh yeah, hands down. Leo's the best turtle out there. Second is probably Michelangelo.
Oh no, there is no second. There is no second, bro. It's Leo and then everybody else. Everybody in the chat, if you could give me your favorite turtle, just to settle the debate. Just to settle the debate. So 170 is a no for you, huh?
Yeah, that's a big pass.
Yeah. They don't just make one turtle, so you know that this 170 is going to be times 4.
Yep, times 4.
And then
What company even makes it?
I think it was Heat something or Hot something. Let me
Or Flame Toys?
Heat Boys.
People, I never even heard of that company.
Yeah.
I send you the picture of the, or you could probably find it right there on Big Bash. Just put his name, Sabak, on the search.
Isn't it this guy?
Yeah, go put SABBAC. There you go.
There you go. Yeah, that is.
Giant demon. He's red, has horns.
But yet we can't get guns. We can't get guns with our packages.
Yeah. He probably even has like demonic like engravings on him. And
He's
stuff.
probably got a strap in his loincloth. He's the devil, bro. You think he fucks around?
Yeah, exactly. Like look at what McFarlane does. No shame at retail, every online.
He got a
toy store.
freaking pentagon on his or pentagram on his chest, bro. That is wow. That is wild.
Yeah. Like Hasbro, like what's going on? Why are you hiding Mephisto from us, man?
Yeah, well, McFarlane's the bad boy. He's like 50-something years old, but he's still that bad boy. I'm gonna do what I want.
Yep, that's why you gotta love him or you gotta hate him. That's McFarlane for you, man.
Yeah, I love him. I just don't like his lack of thigh swivel. Give me a thigh swivel, and I'm very happy with the line. Have you come across this in the wild?
Not yet. I've only been seeing the Atom Smasher, the Man Bat,
Yeah.
Rock.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, everyone in the chat's like, Sabak even has a pentagram. Yeah, he has it on his chest, and then people are saying it looks cool. Like, and it's more for the money. Like if they released a little tiny Mephisto from Hasbro, that thing's gonna be like $30 instantly.
Yeah. So you're looking at the on the select, if you can find it, at least 35. No one's gonna sell it for any lower than 35. Maybe 39 would be about the average for a select. Mephisto. Now, if you find it loose, you can kind of barter just a little bit. I think that this goes for 50, right? For $49.99.
No, $40.
40 even. All right, nice.
Yeah.
Shout out to Charlie. Charlie Perkins says, "Go Niners." We've got the Sunday night game tomorrow night, so I'm gonna be doing some slow cooked ribs, and while the day games are going, and then your boys got the night game, so tune into that one.
I appreciate you having me on, though, man. I gotta start getting to get going. I'm gonna be at work, but yeah, thank you guys for having me on. I gotta throw up the deuces.
All good, all good. Let's switch back over to our man, IE Toy Hunter. All right, IE man. Well, thanks for coming on. It's been forever. It's been ages since the last time we had you on. We got to do this again. I know our schedules don't link up. You're a night shift. I'm a day shift, but. The common interest here, it's not even the toys. It's not even the toys. It's not even that we love the same things. We hate the same things. We hate the same things, and that's when you know someone's your boy. When both of you guys hate the same exact things.
Exactly. Yeah, I consider you a real friend, man, and thanks for having me on. I'm super glad to be back. I wish we could have like a podcast every week, but I know you're real busy. I try to get it going with you, but your schedule's busy and stuff. But you keep doing your thing. I look forward to your lives. And shout out to everybody in the chat. Go check out the Chicago video. And I gotta throw up the deuces. Go check me out on Instagram. That's all I'm doing. IE Toy Hunter on Instagram.
All right, man. Well, sweet. Thanks for hanging out, man. Appreciate you and everything you're doing out there, holding down. He's got Southern California. I've got Northern California, and Laser Pants just popped in the chat. He's got the Great Northwest. So between the three of us, we got the West locked down, bro.
Yeah, Laser Pants. He's like, people are gonna. Yeah, you could customize that Sabak and probably make it a Mephisto, man.
Really? Yeah, no, for real.
You don't have to back a $400 Kickstarter.
Yep, there you go. All right, man.
Shout out to the Wolf Mom. she said what's up in the chat.
Wolf Mother in the building. The official little brother of the Wolf Pack. Yeah, right.
Yeah, see you later, home dude.
Yep.
Thank you guys.
All right, guys, we're gonna say bye to our friend. All right, I take it easy. Holy $350 toy just
Oh,
dropped.
damn, did it just fall?
It did. He's all right. He's a football player. He's a football player. He's all right.
Wolf Ghost did it, bro. It was a Wolf Ghost.
Yeah, for real. All right, man. Well, take it easy. We will holler at you.
All right, brother. I'll be watching the stream from work. Thank you.
All right, deuces.
Deuces.
All right, that was your boy, Toy Hunter. This is our boy, Senti, the only living HasLab to date. I know. We got Galactus right around the corner, guys. I know we got the His Tank. I know if you backed what's that the Mandalorian ship that is blown up right now. Will that even be a thing, or did you guys get a vintage HasLab? I don't know. Yeah, let me see if we can put this guy back without falling. Sure, let me get caught up in chats. Guys, we've got a ton of stuff to mystery boxes up here. I knew we probably wouldn't get around to opening up everything because we had we had our guest on. One more thing that I want to show you guys that is dropping. It's in Arizona today. If it's in Arizona today, that means tomorrow it's going to be in California. This is another reason why I'm going to be hitting the toy hunting scene hard tomorrow. I'm trying to get this. I'm trying to get multiples of this guy. I need like I said, the luxury items, right? I need 4. I need 4 of these guys, and I'll be happy. So does everyone else. I'm gonna be enjoying everyone's pictures when they've got like 10 of these guys lined up behind. I don't know, Director Krennic or somebody. I don't know, because how far back in the Star Wars lineage do these guys go? I know there's been different models, different classes of them. So yeah, I'm gonna be hitting hard. I've actually got 4 of these on pre-order from Hasbro Pulse, but between they may not even get here till Christmas. So these puppies are landing now, and it's an I want it now world. So I'm gonna be hitting the targets muy caliente tomorrow. Muy caliente. Trying to lock this stuff down. I was told the knees were fine with him. Yeah, damn. I think it probably was the Wolf Ghost. It probably was the Wolf Ghost. The Wolf Ghost hasn't been brought up lately. Like, the doors don't swing open anymore, or not as of late. So, yeah. I refuse to dip into the HasLab stuff, says Mike. I hope he does better than I did. Damn, yeah, Richard Burt took a tumble. That's a rabbit hole I won't go down. So no draw to those half-baked figs. Yeah, you know what? With D&D, me and Greg were talking during the week when the D&D stuff dropped. Real quick, let's talk about this, just because sports is a big factor in my life. I just talked about how I'm gonna be watching football and yelling at the TV all day tomorrow, capped off by ribs and a 49er night game. While I'm not getting every single one of these, I'm gonna closely be watching this. I don't necessarily have to get this now, but when the time comes that these go on clearance and they want to sell the 2023 new releases, these guys are gonna go really cheap. So I'll pick one up. I'll pick this guy up because, you know, I'm so bae with it. But outside of that, I could see West Coast. I could see LA guys getting a LeBron. I could see, you know, regional to your area. You might pick up one of these guys, or maybe if one of these guys just left your team as a free agent, something like that. It's I'm definitely not getting now. Down the line, I'm gonna pick up that Steph. And then let's talking about Dungeons and Dragons. I remember it vaguely. I remember my older brothers would watch it, and I know that in the title card they or in the intro song they pretty much gave you everything you needed to know about what happened. They slipped through the portal and that stuff. Do we have a D&D on here? No. Where are the pictures for D&D? You know what? Let me go to Apologies, guys. I thought I had something. I didn't have something. All right. I won't show you all the conversations that I have with me and Greg, but yeah, we talk a lot. Talk a lot. All right, here's one that Greg sent me. Yeah, I instantly knew who recognized this guy. Like I said, I remember it vaguely. I saw potential with Bobby and Deanna, as you can kind of customize them into something else. Maybe there's customizing potential with this guy, and then this guy's kind of cool looking. I know Greg told me that there was another brand that did a better sculpt on these. Yeah, I mean it's I'd be all in on this guy. Kind of fudge him in anywhere, fudge him in with Power Rangers. I don't know. I like him. I like him. And then Deanna and Bobby have customizing potential. That's kind of where I see those guys. Yeah, three different bodies. Yeah, I mean, your alternative will be the Mafex, the Mafex. I hope they make a Scotty Burns. All right, RMD Collective, what's good? What's good? He says he's all in. He's all in on the starting lineups. I mean, and yeah, he's a sneakerhead like we were talking about. He's a sports guy. He's a Bay Area guy. So yeah, definitely I would think he'd pick up the Steph. If we're getting a Steph, maybe wave. I mean, we're getting way ahead of ourselves, but maybe wave 2. There's a Clay, and you complete the Splash Brothers. I had all the OG Dungeons and Dragons. There you go. See, Richard's a little more mature than I am, so he remembers them fondly. I never understood the way the die worked. It was like an 8-sided die. It just kind of confused me, so I was just like, I'm gonna leave that alone. It's not for me. Yeah, they do look good. They do look good. Let me try to see if I can pull up a couple more pictures that Greg sent me. Supernatural. No. Who the heck sent me those pictures? They were really good. I think it had to be Greg. All right, and then one more thing I want to talk about. Bam. We got ourselves another Ironheart. I'm wondering what the price point is on it. It looks a little big. The box looks a little big. So is it going to be higher than your standard price point? I like the dreads. The dreads had a really good feature. Like with Reva's, her hair, her braids didn't
need supplies.
All right. Mischievous Unicorn in the building. 49er players next. Yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope. Definitely, you got to get a Kittle right now. The quarterback situation is up in the air. Whose body mold do they make? These are actually 49er colors to TBH. But yeah, I like it. I'm not mad that I bought one just a year ago, 7 months ago, and I'm gonna be picking up a new one. This is a better one. Yeah, no, this is a smasher for me. Let me get a flame emoji if you guys are picking it up. And we saw here's a flight stand. So there's no flight stand on the box, I don't believe. No, yeah, this is everything that comes with it. I can't see them letting this go for the standard $27.99. The box doesn't even have a Build-A-Figure on it, so maybe it's the double. Maybe it's the double in the wave. And then I think in one of the group chats that I'm in, I told a joke. It said that for the Robbie Reyes early bird not going through, Hasbro's going to punish us, and we're going to get all Lando doubles for the next year in our Star Wars waves. I don't know why you're going to take it on the Star Wars guys. It was Marvel that let you down, Hasbro. But yeah, here's the three. So on the left is the one that we just bought. On the right, I passed on this one both times. I think Mischievous Unicorn had rescue for Christmas. We got it. His grandmother got it for him. But the first one, not the one with the 2-pack. So clearly it's not a reused mold. It looks new. Scope on just about everything. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it. I'm even feeling those big bulky legs. Those like Robotech legs. Let me know what you think. And then Greg said he just sent me a little something. All right, here we go. This one comes to us from our good friend Super Sorrel. Shout out to Super Sorrel, doing it big out there in the UK. Now here's the Deanna girl that I was saying. There's customization right there. When I first saw it, the first thing that popped in my mind was Savage Land Rogue. You would have to tweak it, probably Dremel the head out, paint the body, but you know the bones are there. The bones are there to have Savage Land Rogue. Ditto with this Bobby character, and he comes with Uni the Unicorn. So maybe I scooped this one up just on general principle that I have a Mischievous Unicorn in our wolf pack, and then that becomes his, and I keep him to use him as, I don't know, like a young Thor, like a kid Thor. So I don't know. There's potential in that one. This guy can possibly be Link if yeah, in a pinch. And then I don't know where I would use the villain, but I definitely like him. I definitely like him. I wouldn't hate on you if you said you were picking him up. Kenny Pickett, yeah, you know what? A lot of people want Kenny Pickett. Me in particular, I don't think Trubisky is it. He's bounced around just a little bit. Let the hometown kid. He went to college in the area. I think he even went to high school in the Pittsburgh area. So for him to yeah, it'd be like a product with son right after losing Ben Roethlisberger, who was, you know, his arm strength was declining for the last couple years, but yeah, he finally last year decided to hang it up. So new blood comes in. Looks like an Americanized version of an anime mech girl to me. Yeah. Yeah. Will you pick it up though? Shout out to Abnugler in the building. Will you pick it up though? Hank the Ranger can't get a good archer pose, sadly. Oh yeah, see that's another thing. Like say like with the Tusken Raiders, right? The Sand People, you can't call them that no more, but we're all friends here. The Sand People can't do the iconic pose where they're sniping from Beggar's Canyon. Right? This is not a pose that's available to a sand person. I think yeah, they got to hold it awkwardly. So anytime I see a figure with a long rifle, I'm a little bit hesitant. The NECA RoboCop, that's one of the deterrents for me picking it up is I know I'm not going to be able to get that RoboCop in that kind of pose. So that's kind of where I'm at with that one. So yeah. All right, out of the four, the Lynx guy, what he said his name was, Hank. Hank is probably my least favorite, so he'd be 4. 4, and then I think I'd group these two up. Like for sure I want them. I don't know where I'd put the villain, and it's a 2-pack. I think it's going to be a little higher price, but I think this guy's going to come at like 50. From I was watching JC's video this today too. I think he said something like that. The price one was going to be around 50. Vanguard sold out on Pulse. Yeah, to be expected. Been a Steelers fan since the 70s, says Richard Bird. Yeah, you know what? Steelers have fans all over the country just because, you know, they were dominant for many different decades with different cast members. Al Bundy himself, Ed O'Neill, was a member of the 70s Steelers. But yeah, they different eras. They were, you know, in the '80s they weren't great, but they made it to the Super Bowl in the '90s. They were good in the 2000s and onward. So yeah, they definitely have fans all over. Just like similar to the Patriots, similar to the 49ers, where you can because they've had long stints of dominance, it's gonna create fans. It's gonna present fans. So swollen, says Darth Taz. Shout out to Darth Taz, formerly Tasman Taylor. He's still Tasman Taylor in our books, guys. I remember Tasman Taylor way back when we were like episode 2, episode 3, hanging out with us in these chats where we'd go hours and hours. And look, nothing's changed. We're going an hour and a half into it, guys. Do you want to open up something? I got a bunch of mystery boxes over here. I'm not even sure we're gonna get to everything. Yeah, I've got some ribs that I gotta prep. I promised the wife. She keeps telling me I'm making promises my butt can't cash. Let me read some. All right. Yeah, Mephisto might not make it, but I mean, there's potential in it. There's potential in it. And anytime you have a winged creature, you can't see him too good, but I got the anti-spawn back here, right about there. Right, he's there. Trust me, he's there, collecting dust. Anytime you have a winged character, there's potential. You can hang him on strings. You can get him in cool poses, something like that. Sky's the limit with a winged character. All right, so the Wolf Mother has confirmed that she's gonna go hunting with me tomorrow. She really did like that box set. Let's go back to our buddy. Oh, hey, he just sent me. Let's check that out. Hey, what? All right. Oh, he took it down. It's removed. All right, well. Bam, the Tiny Terrors. I mean, that's nothing new. That one's, or is that new? I'm not sure, but I know the wife is gonna want that one, so she's gonna be hunting that. And she's very interested in this. Fairly certain we could lock it down. I think I've seen it once or twice out there already. So, yeah, we'll. I mean, our toy hunts start early. She gets mad at me because I'm ready to go at 8 a.m. She's more of a 9:30 stroll into Starbucks or stroll into Target with your Starbucks and shake it. Take one sip of your iced coffee. Yeah, no. Toy hunting with the Wolfpack, it starts early and it's go. We you eat on the road, pee at your targets, in the bathrooms, not when you lift the panels. But yeah, confirm the Wolf Mother is gonna be coming with me tomorrow morning. We're gonna be doing a Sunday morning toy hunt, and we're gonna try to knock some of this stuff out, see what we find. So yeah, you guys know where to reach us on the IG, just like many of you guys have. Sometimes I read and forget to reply. My wife tells me that the secretary in my head doesn't remember to forward a message. All right, I'm gonna sit you down now. You're getting me nervous. All right, sit right there. Right now, as we sit and breathe, this was not a HasLab bashing stream. As you can see, there's $52 worth of HasLab love right here, or Hasbro love right here. Many of these boxes are Hasbro. I guarantee that. I don't even have a knife in here. Dang it. Wolfpack official safety knife. Retracts when you let it go for safety. You can't say no to me, Greg. We have a contract. We have a quantum entanglement. Shout out to the return of Quantum Leap. If you're not watching it Monday nights 10 p.m. Me and Dave's Dimensions are doing over on his channel. We're doing Leap Casters, where we break down the episodes as well as the nostalgia factor of Quantum Leap. We talk about the old one as well as give predictions. Me and him right now, we are on. We're on a non-spoiler free. We're in a spoiler zone where we're just bouncing off all kinds of crazy ideas off of each other for the next installment. The only thing is the time. So it airs 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the East Coast, and that's Tuesday nights on Dave Dimensions channel. I'm not off till 4:45, so it's kind of tough. By a miracle, I made it on time yesterday. So this is the Wolf Mothers. I just took a quick peek into hers. Where this is gonna go, I don't know. It's taking up a lot of area. Bam. She's got the leprechaun in the hood. Fun little tidbit. Jennifer Aniston got her big break on this movie. A pre-nose job Jennifer Aniston was in Leprechaun. Okay, so yeah, Greg's pointing out that the Barbarian Bobby has I mean they all kind of have second life, or you can kind of squeeze them in. He says Forgotten Realm. He can be a young Wolfgar from Forgotten Realm. All right, yeah, there you go. Yeah, thank you, Greg. Appreciate you coming on. And dang, I should ask someone to give me a refill. Wolf Mother, I won't judge you, but couldn't you send one of your lads to give me a second round? All right, so that was Leprechaun. $52.99 for a powered down Spidey. Digital renderings have him looking one way. We'll see. What else do we have over here? There's an Amazon box. Oh, thank you, sir. Or madam.
I'm a girl.
She's a madam. Whoa. All right, thank you. She, her. All right. Amazon, shameless self-promoter, similar to your boy Wolf Doggy Dog. Thursday Night Football is now on Amazon. Last year it was on Hulu or Fox. It's kind of hard to let me know if you had trouble. Let me know if you had trouble finding the game last Thursday. Some of the talk at work was that it was kind of tough. You had to download the app. You get to watch it for free, but you had to download an Amazon TV app or something like that. I don't know. We have Amazon, so I didn't have to deal with that. But all right, let's open this up. Predictions. I'm not even sure. What's in here. Greg says the Peter Ned is fire. So far I think I'm 4 for 4. I haven't gotten a bad blind pack yet, but the Spinneret 2-pack, Joe figured it out, picked it up for me out in his home state. He had to go return it because the paint apps on it were horrible. So I technically haven't gotten a bad one yet, but the one that was sent to me, he had to go back and re-pick up because they were it was no good. It was no good. So we got that guy. We're gonna open him up. I'm not even sure what's in here, guys. Not even sure what's in here. I think we're gonna go for maybe another. What did that put us at? About? Can we go 2 hours? Can we leave it at a flush 2 hours? That would say about 25 more minutes. 25 more minutes. Can we do 25 more minutes? We'll unbox this stuff. We'll open it up. If you guys want to talk about something, like I said, me and the Wolf Mother are going to be going on the hunt. A lot of good stuff. Toy Master was finding the shiznit today, man. I told him, I was like, yeah, good hunt today. Good, successful hunt. This is like when you wake up and you're just like, man, you know you're going to have a good day when the first store you hit, or the first store you go to has some hitters. And of course, this guy's got me just, you know, reinvigorated with life. I was the toy community had me just in shambles, and then this guy drops and I'm just like, yes. Let me do what I'm good at, which is hunting down figs. Again, that right there would make my boy parts just fluster and happy. While I'm not gonna buy it, while I'm not collecting these, just the thrill of the hunt on that is freaking dope. So we'll see how tomorrow goes. I said I didn't need this, but once you get it in hand, if you find it in a store, that whole thrill of the hunt, the Pitocin release in your brain is gonna make you I'm probably gonna pick it up. Just saying. And then yeah, this is actually a pretty cool looking little figure. If we come across it, she's gonna come live at our house. And I think he dropped one more, but it was just like a meme. All right. Any guesses for this guy? Let me see. It's not Bronx. You're right. You're right. Renew your vows. 2-pack. No. Yeah, but the Renew Your Vows, Joe figured out, got it for me, and he double checked it, or he sent it back. But it was Renew Your Vows, first appearance Spider-Man. No, the No 2-pack. These guys. There's somebody else. There's got to be somebody else. I don't even know anymore. This is why people are, you know, in the state that they are, because I still haven't even paid for all this stuff. The Wolf Mother's gonna come in here and bust my kneecaps out because I haven't paid her yet. The whole little rant that I did about I spend HasLabs at Costco every 2 weeks. She pays it first, and then she hounds me for the money. So I haven't paid her yet. I'm mooching just a little bit, but yeah, totally lost. All right, so there's actually 2 things in here, guys, from Amazon. Oh, all right. So way back when these first dropped, I told I told the Wolf Mother, get 2. I can always flip one. I can customize one. Better to have than not. So there's a Cat Bane. I'm still up in the air about what I want to do with number 2. Nice little window up top, and then we've got the red artwork. Now this is the Cat Bane that we're seeing in Bad Batch. Bad Batch is red. Had I known this was here, I would have got the Clone War, the Attack of the Clones, no, Clone Wars series, Cad Bane to compare them. Yeah, was it a little too? Should I have bought 2, or was that a smart investment? One I'm gonna open for sure, right? Whoever has the best paint apps, and remember that this is the last of the window packaging for the foreseeable future. It's going to be this. I don't know if there's a ham sandwich in here. Whatever it was that Mark Tac said, an apple or a ham sandwich, something like that. Cheese sandwich. He said it was a cheese sandwich. Which, by the way, blood and cheese. I'm all over the place right now because it just blood and cheese. Game of Thrones, Dance of Dragons. If you are watching it, man, it's good. I'm excited for tomorrow's episode. Time jumps in stories. Some people hate them, some people love them. With Game of Thrones, with the story that they're trying to tell us, time jumps were necessary. So I'm really excited as to where moving forward. Not so much next or tomorrow's episode is going to be reintroducing us to everyone 10 years down the line. and then it's really gonna get good. That Targaryen civil war that I'm really excited about is gonna kick off. They might milk it for 3 seasons, but you know, we're at the start of it. Shout out to anyone watching. Give me some flame emojis in the chat if anyone is watching House of the Dragons. The Cad Bane had its re-release canceled, so people will be after this. All right, well, I don't know that I want to sell. I know that I want to have a backup for whatever reason. I don't know. It's weird. It's weird the things that go on in my head sometimes. Like, oh yeah, get 2. Why not? You know, why don't you need 2 Storm Shadows? All right, next up, got a Target box. Fairly heavy. It feels like it's got bubble wrap in it because I don't hear anything bouncing around. All right, we got a few Game of Thronesers. We got Gambit Rodriguez got the flames. Greg Fenstad's got the flames. Wolf Mother's got the flames, and she's showing some green. Is that a dragon or is she? No, I don't want to spoil too much, but there's tons of YouTubes because I mean they were awesome stories before HBO decided to make them shows with the first series. Now we're in the second series, which is set 271 years before the Game of Thrones that we know and love. And yeah, if you guys are wondering, I'm all in. I'm back all in. Whatever happened that final season, I forgave him. It's like your ex-girlfriend. You took her back. Things are back to normal. You guys picked up right where you left off. Everyone said they were gonna change for the better. And yeah, I'm enjoying it so far. We're five episodes in, I think, of House of Dragon. Ring of Power is another one that I want to get into. I know there's 5 episodes now, so I'm gonna wait until there's a few saved up, and I'm gonna get into those. I was trying to get the Wolf Mother involved. She's like, yeah, no, I'm not feeling it. I'm not feeling the Rings of Power. Is there a Again, don't judge me. All right, RMD Collective is watching the Dragons. Abnuggler's watching the Dragons. All right, you guys get to find out as I get to find out. Let's find out what is in here. It's another box. You win another box. That's why I wasn't. All right, so we had this happen earlier in the week, right? The whole carbon footprint. Let's reduce our carbon footprint by doing this and that. You send me this big ass box, fill it with all this, which, you know, this doesn't biodegrade. This sticks around for a while. And then you give me another box, a much smaller box. What was stopping you from shipping in this box? We'll see. Is there a Fabergé egg? Is there a Fabergé egg in here that can't be? Let me see. I think that might have spoiled it for me, but not for you. It's Halloween themed. Halloween themed. I don't think it's a NECA, but it is horror. It's horror themed. How about that? All right, really good movie. Halloween right around the corner, and no, I'm not talking Halloween Kills, but check this movie out if you haven't already. Trick or Treat. Some might call this a cult classic with your boy Kevin. Sam, sorry. Why did I call him Kevin? Alright, so the Wolf Mother was feeling very seasonal. Feeling very pumpkin spice-ish. Check this movie out if you haven't seen it yet. Really good movie. Movie recaps. Go on this very YouTube that you're doing. Don't do it now because, you know, we're streaming. But once we're over, go on movie recaps. And just type in any movie that you've wanted to watch but don't think you have the time for. I watch them sometimes 15 minutes, 12 minutes. You watch a 90-minute movie that you probably weren't going to give the time of day. I wasn't going to give my 90 minutes to watch the movie. So that's why I was kind of on the fence. I watched a movie recap. 12 minutes. You win some, you lose some. Alright, so far, Wolf Mother's got 2 of these. Wolf Doggy Dog has got 2 of these. I wanted to play the long game. Get this guy for a lot cheaper. So it is what it is. We talked about that when IE was on. You play the long game. Sometimes you win. Sometimes you lose. Sometimes it's not around. It's non-existent. We got something from our good friends at EE. Also not very bouncy. Not very bouncing around. I once broke up with a guy because he suggested that we watch the Lord of the Rings movies. Yeah, no, I left it right there. I was like, oh, enough said. I'm out. Wolf Mother, I've done that marathon. It's fun. So I'm a fan of the original 3. The prequels, not so much. It was the Desolation of Smeagol. Is that the dragon's name? I liked the dragon. I liked Cumberbatch. It was actually the him as the dragon that got me liking Cumberbatch as an actor. He had a very punchable face up until then for me. For me, he had a very punchable face. I didn't watch him as the Doctor in Doctor Who. I just knew him as, like, everyone was making a big deal about Benedict Cumberbatch. I kept hearing the name. I was like, who the bleep is Benedict Cumberbatch? What's the big deal about him? Is he, I don't, whatever. And when I saw some of the behind the scenes, some of the motion cap that he was doing as the dragon, I was just like, damn, this dude, he's giving it his all. He's giving it his all. Cheers to you guys. My favorite flavor, black cherry seltzers. Look at the 5% alcohol. Dave's Dimensions in the building. Morning to you. I know it's late over on the East Coast. We talked extensively just moments ago about the team up that you and I are doing. Leapcast, Quantum Leap Talk, original, new, hypothesis, breakdowns, all that fun stuff. Tuesday nights. 5 p.m. on the West Coast, 8 p.m. on the East Coast. Dave's Dimension has the channel. All right, so this is for about a year now. No, even longer than that. Everyone's been saying, I gotta get this one. I gotta get this one. When are we gonna get this one? When are we gonna get this one? Guys, it is here. The wait is over. Sherlock. Okay, there you go. My bad. I knew it was a UK show. I didn't watch it. Bam! The Toad has landed. 20 years ago, we got a Toad. We haven't gotten one since. I know a lot of the big boys have already landed this. Have already done their review. I finally got mine. So yeah, pretty cool. It comes with little mini Toads. They can add to the Marvel Legends animals to go with Miss Lions. The Black Cat. What was the name of the land shark? Gus the land shark. We've gotten a nice amount of Marvel Legend animals, so these little toads will add to it. What are some other animals that Marvel Legends has? I know Black Series has their own thing. G.I. Joe has a ton of animals in their own right. But what are some other animals that Marvel Legends has made? Pets. What are some pets that Marvel Legends has made? Spider Pig, I don't think can count because he's a sentient being. He talks, so that you wouldn't call Rocket Raccoon your pet, right? So, yeah. Playing with the big boys now. Smeag, yeah. Just think like butterfly effect, right? The shark dog, yeah, the one that came with the God, what was her name? That was in the Strong Guy wave. Just think of like butterfly effect, right? Where everything could have went if she was like being a cool girlfriend. Fine, I'll watch this wizard movie with you or something like that, where she wouldn't be here. Would all this still be with this guy? Would I be pulling the trigger on a $350 Sentinel if the Wolf Mother hadn't broken up with that guy before that? You know what? That's almost like my Quantum Leap, right? In the third episode. In the third episode of Quantum Leap, he leaps into a guy that knew the girl that he was in love with and left him at the altar. So he tried to convince her not to leave his own self. It's time travel. It's weird, it's complicated, but it worked. So yeah, maybe in a weird sort of way, a weird butterfly effect, Quantum Leap kind of way, I could have a whole different life if she had stuck with loser number one instead of all this. All right, so guys, all those boxes that were stacked up, we've got a Toad, slightly bent. I'm gonna open it so it doesn't bother me. I don't think I'm gonna be saving this one. He does come with his little the little stand that all the card backs with this. There's a delay. I hear chuckles right now from my previous joke. Yeah. Odin has ravens. Okay, yeah, Miss Lions. I got her. I forgot about the Squirrel Girl. I never bought Squirrel Girl, but I know she came with. Deadpool. Deadpool had a dog on that bike, right? And then I think it was a re-release of the Squirrel. Loser number one. Who would be loser number one? Am I loser number one? No, it's that guy. It's not me. I'm not a loser. I'm dope. All right, so yeah, like I was saying, in those boxes we had this guy. Warwick Daniels actually played the Leprechaun in here. So a little, since we're talking Star Wars and all this other stuff, was it not Wicked? Willow. All the same guy. Wicket, Willow, Leprechaun. I believe he's in. What other movies has he been in as a actor? I'm pretty sure he's in Harry Potter too. He played, and so was Vern Troyer. Right, Vern Troyer was also in the Harry Potters, and then he makes an appearance in all the Star Wars. Now he's whenever there's a little person, a little character on the Star Wars movie. Very good chance that it's Warwick Daniels in there. Yeah. All right. So I would say I'm the other way around. The original trilogy, and Return of the King obviously is probably the best in the trilogy, but there's probably people that's like. If I could, it'd be a monster marathon, but I would group 2 and 3 together. The Two Towers and Return of the King together, just because the battle at Helm's Deep is so good. It's like so good. One of the best battles I've to date still ever seen on film. The movie, part 2 was, I mean, anytime you're in a trilogy, the part 2 is always a bridge from 1 to 3. You know, it's character development, it's things like that. But with this one, Peter Jackson kind of switched it up a little bit, and he really put emphasis on that battle. That battle at Helm's Deep is like, wow, it's like number one for me probably. Yeah. So yeah, Return of the King at the very end when Aragorn's running off the boat with the sword and just like, man, he's about to get murderized, and then the freaking ghosts come and they got his back. I'm like, hell yeah, let's go. Would you marathon John Wick? Heck yeah. Oh, she's super down. She's super down for some John Wick. Keanu, come on. Yeah, she would do all 3. That came out wrong. She would watch all 3. Warwick Davis. Yeah, what was I saying? Daniels, right? Also Grip Hook. There you go. Marathon Bonds movies by actor. Yeah, that'll be tough. I think. Real quick, if you guys could name your favorite actor, your favorite actor to play the role of 007. Connery is iconic, although he was very by the time I learned of Bond movies. He was already way retired. He was already an old man. So it's kind of hard to watch some of the older ones as a young child. So I would watch the more current ones. I think the very first one was License to Kill. Was the Timothy Dalton. He got, I want to say he got two. He got two movies as 007. But for me, I think Pierce Brosnan. Pierce Brosnan is my guy. We were just the other day. The Wolf Mother was. I was talking to the Wolf Mother about something. I was like, yeah, I'd do it. I would do. How did it happen? I told her I was gonna do something, but I was gonna do it classy and not like classy, but like Pierce Brosnan classy. She's like, what? What do you mean? I'm like, no, not even 007. I'm talking Remington Steele. Pierce Brosnan. That's swag right there. So yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite 007. Probably followed by Sean Connery. Yeah, then I guess David Craig. Dalton had two. Yeah, there you go. Sentinel back there is awesome, says Sal. Oh, thank you, Sal. Yeah, he's chilling. We went all up into a tangent about the state of toy collecting. People hating just to hate, just because we ain't got nothing to do, man. Go find a friend on Facebook if you ain't got. That's kind of where that comes from, though, man. These Facebook forums. I don't go on Facebook anymore just because it's like. It can be very toxic if you're in certain realms. Since we're in the realm, since we're talking Lord of the Rings. Yeah, it's one 11-hour movie. If you can squeeze them in, yeah, definitely GoldenEye was my favorite of the Pierce Brosnan movies. Yeah, GoldenEye was dope. Famke Janssen. I always want to call her Johnson. I had it right the first time. Gotcha. You nasty. Alright, well, let me see. Out of the new stuff. Oh, you know what? I brought these guys because I was like, yeah, I'm finally home early enough to talk about it, but we'll do some quick comparison. This is Marvel Legends. Well, let's say $20, right? $20 for this guy. He was a deluxe with that box set, so let's say 25 to 30 for this guy. Pretty decent looking figures, right? The good people at Mafex go and drop one of these guys. And I remember I'm looking at this at work, right? And I'm just like, oh yeah, that looks just like my Marvel Legends, just like it. Why do I need to spend $129 on it, right? That don't look just like that one. Slight differences. Slight differences in the, and not to shit on this figure. This is a good figure, but it's not the Mafex. I think it's dope. Like I'm over the moon about how the likeness on this guy is really good. Look how good the likeness is on the Mafex. Sorry, I'm getting texts from the other super producer, the in-house super producer. We're talking Matrix Keanu, or no? We're talking John Wick Keanu. John, the older stoic, not Neo the one. Bill and Ted Keanu. She will take all three. Guarantee you. Fine, yeah, I'm mad about it. All right, so that one's coming in at 129, 130, closer to 150 after shipping and taxes. It's, yeah, do I need it? Do I need it that bad? This guy's dope. I kind of like all Mayfix Spider-Man at the moment. I know if you wanted to poke holes at something, yeah, that looks a little bit funny. This looks a little bit funny. And speaking for a guy who's normally a $19.99 figure, or that's usually what I spend, dropping 100 on a figure still hurts me. It still hurts to drop that much on a figure. So when I do drop that much on a figure, things like this, like the gap in between the elbows, bug me. Gaps in between the thighs and the leg, in between the thigh socket, it bugs me. Yeah, that's normal. It's normal practice. I'm not used to dropping $100 on something. I kind of want it, like the separation here looks a little odd to me. The separation in the shoulders to the socket, it looks a little weird. That's the type of thing that I'm like, come on, bro, I paid $100, fix that. Good face sculpt, good likeness to Mr. Holland. All right, cool, I like it. Comes with the night. Oh god, that thing is gonna be so lost. Somebody in the chat asked me where Happy Hogan's cell phone is. Anybody in the chat, ask me that. I don't know where it's at. I haven't seen that thing in like 6 months. Here we get the alternate head sculpts. I'm not sure if we're getting alternate heads or if it's just the sockets, the eye sockets that go in and change. Guess we'll find out when I drop $100 on the freaking Spider-Man. Pretty dope looking. I'm considering it. I'm considering it, guys. I'm gonna like the whole week. Everyone was tripping off the 350. You're not getting bang for your buck with the HasLab. Mayfix is gonna take a good chunk of my money. Right now I'm debating if I should stay NECA for the boys or jump into Mayfix. I think I'm gonna stay with RoboCop. I almost can smell an Ed 209 coming down the line. If we're getting two different versions of RoboCop from Mayfix, either NECA or Mayfix is going to come out with an Ed 209. I don't know. It's just kind of what I feel. Really want this guy. Like, really want him. Really want this guy. So that's already 200 bones right there. Gotta have steel. You gotta have steel. That's 300. I've got the NECA version of this, so I'm just with the Terminators. I want them, but I've got the NECA version. I don't know that I need to upgrade that bad. I know everyone's right now coming out with the doing their Mayfix poses for the X-Men. I'm a little bit jealous watching those. If you're getting steel, you gotta get Cyborg Superman. And if you're getting Cyborg Superman, you gotta get the black suit Superman. Got to, right? Here's one of the issues that I'm having with this Mayfix one. I don't like this shoulder. Like something about the torso is too blocky. Like the arms themselves, they don't look like they don't belong. It's just they don't. When you put them with the torso and the arms, it looks a little weird. Looks a little bit weird. I like it though. I would have liked a black cape, but you know you can't have it all. In this pose, they kind of bulge out just a little too much. Just a little too much for me. It looks a little bit odd. Again, I'm not used to dropping $100 for one single figure. So when there's a little bit of imperfection, it really pisses me off. To the point where I'm like, bleep this, I'm going back to Marvel Legends. I know what I just spent the last hour talking about, but good accessories. So yeah, where we at now? That's 4 already, right? 4 or 5? I'm gonna need about 500 so far. I almost pre-ordered this guy, but I was like, oh wait, I have this guy. He's sitting in the basement. And think that sums it up. I'm gonna need about $500. $500 to make my Mafex dreams come true. Yeah. All right, let me get caught up in chats. Oh shit, we just hit the 2-hour mark. Sorry. What's going on, Gabe? What's going on? We went a whole lot later than I wanted to. It is now 10:17. It is 1:17 in the AM. Shout out to the replay crew if you guys are still hanging out with us. Thank you for hanging out. I think just the number on the Spider-Man. The slight color differential. I think this one's a lot lighter. If we're talking this one, I think the blue is just a little bit lighter. I think it's the number up here is a different number too. So it's not like the vintage one. If we're talking this one, I'm not sure. I'm not sure what the differences are. But I'm still on the fence on this one. That's not a for sure that I'm gonna get. I really want these other ones down here. These two. If I can't have anything else this year, it's gonna be these two Spideys. But there are a lot of good Mafex. I don't knock anyone. Like I'm genuinely happy watching all the people with the X-Men Mafex. I'm like, yeah, score. Someone's got to do it. Someone's got to get them. Mafex does alternate heads. Figure Arts does the whole alternate eye gimmick. All right. Hunter for hire, bro. Yeah, I mean there's a lot of work involved. If I were to just like pick up and start selling off my collection, there would be a lot of work, a lot of bagging, a lot of boxing. No one's gonna want to buy every single thing that I have, so it would have to be in pieces. Like if I wanted to just get rid of everything, I would have to let stuff go at like bulk wholesale. Just $12 for these 9 figures. But yeah, that's how I'm feeling. NECA already made 209. But was it at the 1/12 scale? I know they can make something as big as the Queen. I'm looking at the box for the Queen Alien right there. I'd have to pull that up. Sorry. Well, there you go. Boom, bunch of good looking ones too. Yeah, there's the NECA one. Yeah, I mean something like that you could fudge that in. Say you were picking up the Mafex, you might be able to squeeze this in. Or I'm hesitant with the NECA. I don't know. It's just you're either in or out with. I don't want to mix them up too much. I'm either gonna get the Mafex or I'm gonna get the RoboCop. I need to get one of them because I know we'll get something similar to this guy coming pretty soon. This guy, sorry. shout out to Sonny in the building. Said yeah, he always told himself no $100 figures, but here we are. Yeah, I mean it's that fork in the road, right? Everybody starts off with these relatively cheap. I say that, relatively cheap because at one time these were too expensive. These were out of my price range. I remember the kids still being in diapers. I was like, well, let me buy a 62 pack, and then the kids are good for 8 days. But yeah, so that was one of the things. When the kids were out of diapers or were no longer using diapers, you had an influx of cash that you didn't know what to do with. Some people spend that on Starbucks. Some people, I was like, let me pick up a couple of these figures that I've been looking at in the stores that are way out of my price range. So yeah, and you slowly go up that road, and then you fork off. Some people go Mayfix, some people go Mezco, SH Figure Arts, you know. Some people go Hot Toys. I mean, it's all these little Dusty, sorry, all these other import brands that we never really gave much effort or much thought into. We're starting to pick up. So these are pretty dope. These are pretty dope. I'm slowly getting into those. Yeah, I saw those the 2-packs, the Turtle Stranger Things, and then I also saw the Ryu's, the Ryu and the Ninja Turtles at Target today, guys. Right after work, I hit 3 targets, bro. I was juiced. Now I'm trying to find Mojo. I'm trying to find Bagman. I'm trying to find the Shock Troopers. All that stuff. It's gonna be we're gonna toy hunt. We're gonna toy hunt first thing in the morning tomorrow. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope now. She wants to keep hers. Nice. Home dude's coming up. Home dude is coming up. Hands off mine. Domestic is now import for real, man. Okay, so on top of paying import prices every time you go fill up your tank at the pump, right? Because that hurt. Like 3 days ago, I had to fill up my tank, and I know there's gas tanks way bigger than mine, right? But dropping 73 just to go to work, kind of demoralizing. $73. I was like, you know how many figures I could buy with this? You know what I can? I'd partially have that Spider-Man that I keep complaining about. That I keep complaining that I want. Yeah, there you go. Sonny's already prioritizing the money. Yeah, oh my God, daycare's another one. Like, sometimes it feels like you were just working to pay for daycare. That's but you need daycare for you. You need to have someone watch your kids, someone trustworthy to watch your kids. You can't just, here, homeless guy down the street, watch my kids for the next 7 hours. Watching from the high list is back in the chat, huh? Let's go back live. You know what? If where are we at? We're at 2:15. I kind of wanted to bang out of here for a minute, but now, I mean, if anyone wants to come on, get at me right up here. Send me a freshie, and we'll get your email and stuff, and bring somebody on real quick, man. We're having a good time on a Saturday night. This is drink number 3 for me. I think I'm gonna go. No work for me tomorrow, so Brown Liquor Mafia is gonna be in full effect. We got football all day tomorrow. I don't know how I'm gonna do it. I got a toy hunt successfully. Legends and Liquor is on. Football is on. We got the night game. It's gonna be a busy Sunday. Guaranteed. Shout out to Screwed Toys. Got Sonny's in the building. Screwed Toys is moving part-time to the Bay Area. So yeah, we're gonna try and see if we can get a toy hunt video with Screwed Toys. It's gonna be dope. We're gonna try it. But yeah, who knows? Still up in the air. Yeah, Hunter for Iron makes a really good point. I mean, I've got bins. Well, excuse me, I've got bins of loose figs that don't even get touched. Like, I review them, put them to the side. Once in a while, I'll be like, oh, well, let me pull this out for comparison or something like that. But it's very rare that I pull something out and like use it and keep it as a display. I've also got like a bunch of like sealed figs in the basement. I've got probably like 3 different containers of figs, because as you see, I buy dumb shit like it's going out of style. This isn't dumb shit. I'm just saying, I buy things like they're going out of style, and then if I don't review them, they just kind of sit and collect. Like, for sure, one of these guys is probably gonna go down to the basement and appreciate and value, and I'll bring them up in like 2 or 3 years. I'll sniff it, guys. The plastic tote that I have. If you're ever having a bad day, things, you know, if it hasn't been your day, your week, your month, or even your year, go down to the basement, crack that tote open, and just get a good whiff. Get a good whiff of all the fresh plastic that is just fermenting in there. It's only getting better with age. That fresh plastic smell. The toys can watch the kids now, for real. Look at Senti chilling out. All these kids need is a strong Wi-Fi connection, and they're fine. They will be all right. Wolf, if you see Gargoyles Hudson on a shelf, would you want to buy him? Yeah, definitely. I'm all in. I'm all in on the Gargoyles line. I've even got Thaylog. Nobody's picking up Thaylog, and I'm all in for all of them. I'm all in for just about even the Xanatos. I'm gonna try to army build some of those, some of the Steel Clan, and yeah, the other 5 Gargoyles. But yeah, Hudson, I believe, is dropping on the West Coast. Rush McGowan. Rush McGowan from the Legends of Liquor crew actually found one over on the East Coast. He's in Florida. So yeah, they're Florida WalMarts, I believe, are getting Hudson. So yeah, I'm all over that. As soon as it hits the West Coast, I'm scooping one up. See kids with the screen. Yeah, no, like I said, just strong Wi-Fi. That's what the kids need. Shit's getting expensive for sure. Definitely got to be more selective. Yeah. Says the guy that just bought 2 doubles of Cad Bane, because why not? Dummy. Yep, Screw Toys is the homie. Yeah. So work apparently work is bringing him out here. I'm wondering if he's in San Francisco proper or like somewhere else in the Bay Area. Hopefully, if he's on the East Bay, we're gonna be chilling all the time. That's my joint. That's my joint. Yeah, hopefully we can get him on a thing. We'll do a Bay Area world tour. I'll take him on the same course, the same excursion route that I took IE on, right? Where we hit like 7 targets, 4 WalMarts, comic shops, Walgreens, just to picture. It's gonna be like a 3 to 4 hour toy hunt that'll get condensed into about 12 minutes. That's the beauty. That's the beauty of these toy hunts. You guys don't see all the driving through and all that stuff. But yeah, it's fun. It's fun. We have fun doing this stuff. I'm gonna be hunting before football starts tomorrow. Yeah, bro. And our RMD is out here too in the Bay Area, guys. Find you some local collectors. Find you like-minded guys that eventually you build a level of trust with, so that you can't be everywhere at once. If this figure pops up, your boy picks it up for you, and bam, you're good. You don't always have to put it on the scalpers to try to find it for you, because it's gonna cost a little bit. So yeah, link up with your boys, man. Get a strong collecting network. I got doubles carded and way too many figs to display. Yeah. The Bay Former's coming out of retirement. Nice. I need the plastic whiff once a week. Yeah, for real. Okay, so yeah, I was just on, so we saw all his totes. But yeah, you can. It definitely traps that smell and traps that fresh plastic smell. And I guarantee you a whiff of fresh plastic will brighten your day. Guarantee it. Authority Figs, Jeremy J found Hudson. Nice. Yeah, hey, you're on the East Coast, Greg. So if you come across him, think of your boy. And as soon as I find it, I'm gonna post it up here so you guys will know when I got it. Yeah, it's I had to, so for my gargoyles display, Sonny, I'm originally I had the shelf space was it was Punisher, all Marvel Legends Punisher, every single Marvel Legends Punisher that I have. I think it was like 8 in total, 7 or 8, something like that. And I even put the skull background, but it just it. Eight figures wasn't enough to complete a shelf. As bad as that sounds, eight figures wasn't enough. So I did away with that shelf. And at the time, I only had Goliath and Thalog. But I was like, no, this is gonna be the Gargoyle shelf. And then shortly after, Demona came, and then the closed wings of Goliath. So yeah, it is easier. You don't necessarily have to have every single gargoyle with the wings open. And the good thing is that we're getting smaller gargoyles down the line. I mean, Lexington is a little guy. Broadway's a little guy, or not Broadway. Lexington is a little guy, but then we're gonna get was that Coldstone in cyborg form. So he's gonna be another one of the big guys. But yeah, bro, if you come across that Hudson again, hit me. Hit me up here, and let's figure something out. Let's talk about it at least. Past the Wolf Mother's bedtime. Yeah, it's getting a little bit late. We went a little bit longer than I wanted. I think I wanted to cut it off at 2 hours. We're going on almost 2.5. I think we'll go another 9 minutes. We're at 21 right now. 2 hours and 21 minutes. Let's wrap it up at an even 2.5 hours, man. Thanks to everyone for coming on. Thanks to IE for coming back, man. While watching us while he's at work. He was a guest earlier. Gave us some help talking Hasbro, talking the HasLab, talking just toy collecting in general is getting very pricey. I've always said that the more people are in on it, the better it is for us as a community. But that's not necessarily true right now with what Hasbro's doing with pricing. Quality of work coming out. No knock on this. I haven't opened it. I don't know what the hell is in here, but that's part of the problem. $52 on this, and I'm not. Assure me that it's what I want. Assure me that it's in there. That's the state we're in. It's nothing new. It's nothing new. They've been gouging us forever. Real quick, Google how much a Happy Meal cost in 1993. Let's go with X-Men the Animated Series, right? We're all pretty much big fans of X-Men the Animated Series. How much was a Happy Meal in 1993 as opposed to how much a Happy Meal is today? Inflation happens, but I mean, God, they're really sticking it to us with the inflation. That Hudson's gonna be tough to get. Don't tell me that, bro. Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. There have been sightings. There have been sightings. About to get locked out the room. Yeah, I mean it's getting a little bit old that every figure that comes out with NECA or with gargoyles, with the NECA gargoyles, has the wings of the previous figure. It's like, you gotta find a way to kind of, one, get caught up, two, put your figures in together. I think Greg was talking about selling them separately, kind of like a weapons pack, almost like. But then I could see people getting mad about that. Like, that's something that needs to come with the gargoyle. That'd be like, well, I'll sell you this, but the alternate heads are going to be way more, separately. I don't know. Cheers to you guys. It is a Saturday night. You know what? For some of you guys, it is a Sunday night. Replay crew, you guys are watching us at a whole different time zone. Cheers. Picking up any TMT, the NECA Universal Monsters. I've come across, like, the one that's peg warming right now is Leo. I haven't seen Mikey yet. I came across April, the Bride of Frankenstein. So have I seen Mikey? So Raph, who played Raph? Raph is Igor, right? I've seen that one. I passed. I'm kind of, they're there if I want them. I'm just kind of, like I said, there's so many things right now. So many things right now that I'm being very picky and choosy because if I could, I'd take them all. I'd take them all, and then I'd worry about space later. That's kind of that's always a problem. That's always a problem with me is you buy, and then where the heck you gonna put it? Oh, I know. My kids have tons of shelving. You know, let's add a shelf here. Let's add a shelf there. We can put a shelf on top of the TV. Where's Tanner? He likes to pop in early. Yeah, you know what? If we go just a little bit longer, we might get a Tanner sighting. Tac gets up really early too on Greenwich Mean Time. All right, Joe. Thanks for hanging out. Everybody, man. Thanks for hanging out. We're gonna get out of here in about another 5 minutes, man. Thanks for chilling. Enjoyed today. Long week at work. Things have me kind of heated at work, so this is always fun. This is the comfort zone. We are creeping up on episode 100. I'm gonna try to get as many guests on as I can. I'll start messaging people and seeing who wants to come on, and anybody and everybody. We'll just have fun, relive the last 99 episodes and just talk. Have fun. I don't know if we'll rotate guys out. Obviously, we can't get 27 people in here all at once, but we'll try to do our best to get everyone in. Hopefully, I can do it early. If it's one of these night streams, that's going to cut off a lot of the guys in Greenwich Mean Time. Greenwich Mean Time guys. I don't expect anyone to get up at 4 a.m. I'm not the World Cup. I don't expect anyone to get up at 4 a.m. to watch me. So replay crew. Shout out to you guys. Love you guys. If you guys are still in the building. And we do have a Tanner sighting. Yes, nice. See, Greg is not only the official mod of the Wolfpack, but he's also very telekinetic. Very. I sent Tanner a DM, be like, "Hey, bro, jump in real quick. They talking about you." But yeah, shout out to our man Tanner out there in the UK, man. Just waking up. Probably gonna go for a run if I know him. If I know my boy Tanner. No, I didn't know that. Greg said the actor that did Raph and is in the mocap suit was the actor that did Jack Reacher. Not the on the TV show. That's God. What was that guy's name? Wasn't it? The heck is his name? Yeah, I've seen previews of the show. I'm more of a Jack Reacher movie fan, but yeah. Bit early for the run in a few hours or so. Nice. Yeah, it's early over there. All right, guys. Well, Tanner, we're always cracking one in your name. Unfortunately, with the way the sun and time zones and things like that, we can't all always link up and chill like we do. I'd love to have you guys on again, man. It's just like I said, I don't expect anyone to come on it or wake up at 4 a.m. to do a live stream with your boy. But as soon as I'm off these Saturday shifts, doors wide open, man. We'll get all the guys from Greenwich Mean Time back in here. He also was Aquaman in Smallville. I remember that they put him in the University of Miami Hurricanes because their school colors are orange, so they needed the orange to go somewhere with Aquaman. Orange and green is the school colors, and those are Aquaman colors. All right, my dudes. I keep saying it. Thank you guys for hanging out with us. Next week, we're going to do the recap. It's going to be the breakdown of everything Hasbro Pulse, or PulseCon 2022. Last year I think we had Dan Hu and I came on with us, helped us break down some of the reveals and stuff like that. Like I said, today's episode was not let's bash Hasbro on all their shortcomings. Look how much money I spent on Hasbro just in here. I'm a client. I'm not only the president, but I'm also the client. Some of that type stuff. So yeah, I don't hate the brand, but I've got free will. I can choose whatever the hell I want. If I want to drop $100 on a RoboCop toy, I can drop $100 on a RoboCop toy. If I want to drop $100 on a Mafex, I can drop $100 on a Mafex. All I'm trying to say, all I'm trying to get out of all this is Hasbro needs to step it up, needs to do better. There is other competitors. Yeah, the price point for Hasbro is it's base. Excuse me. It's anyone who's just starting, who's not super deep into the community. You go to any Target, find your Wolverine. They release one a year, so you're gonna find a Wolverine. You're gonna find your Spider-Man. You're gonna find your Iron Man. We get a lot of those, right? After a couple years, when you start kind of learning the game and then dive off the cliff that is expensive imports. Yeah, man, it changes. It changes a little bit. Don't get me wrong, I'm still buying these, but my mindset is also on other things. And like Hunter for Hire said, some of these things that I thought I wanted in 2022, fast forward 3 years, I haven't touched Ned. That sounded wrong. I haven't posed Ned in any positions in about 3 years. It's time to sell. It's time to get rid of your boy. So yeah, I mean, I understand that. I understand that aspect of it. I understand that aspect of it. Drop me a line, and I'm sure we can arrange something. Yeah. You know what? There is a feature on Streamlabs where you can record. Like I can have you on almost like we're live. I just don't press the go live button, but I record the conversation, and we can have it. And yeah, so if we ever wanted to do an interview and kind of fake it like like we're live or whatever, we could definitely. That's definitely an option for the 100 episode. Maybe we pre-record, like, I don't know, 10 minutes of a video, 15 minutes of a quick little sitting around, palling around with a bunch of people that couldn't make it that day. Because I really do, for episode 100, I want just about everyone to get a shot, be on here. If you're not comfortable with coming on screen and stuff like that, totally cool. I won't force you or anything like that. But if you can make it on, man, make it on. 100 episodes consecutively, man. That's. I don't think I've done anything 100 times consecutively. So we're still not there yet. We're still not there. We still got a few more weeks until we're knocking on that door for 100. We're knocking though, just like Albert Pujols just knocked out number 700. We're creeping up on the 100. There you go. Yeah, Bobby Val's gonna pop in now because he got mentioned. Got it. I might pull up to that Fan Expo in the city in November. I mean, that's roughly about a month away, a month and a half away. So yeah, we got a little bit of time. Toy Scout, the toy fair that he did out in the 925. He's telling me that, man, I'm 16 people in the building. I'll let it out now. In Dublin, California, there's still a Toys R Us. It's not a functioning Toys R Us, but it's still got all the bells and whistles, all the lights, everything that made it look like a Toys R Us. That's in Dublin, California. He's gonna rent out that Toys R Us, and the entire Toys R Us, the entire store will be the venue for the toy show. So you are gonna literally get to step into a Toys R Us again and go shopping for some of these dream figures that you love, that it's a passion. So when that one does kick off, I'm gonna be there, and we're gonna do a shoot. We're gonna do a hunt video there. So yeah. All right, guys. I've been dragging on for like ever. I never know how to end these. I never want to end them. I just want. This is why I have like 9-hour streams sometimes, because I'm just like, no, I got friends. Let's not kick them off. But yeah, we're gonna wrap this one up. So yeah, next week is the breakdown of everything PulseCon 2022, and yeah, some of the. I'm actually gonna want people to vote on who won the day, because it's gonna be a 2-day thing. Let me know what category won Friday, what category won Saturday, and then we'll combine them and see who won the weekend. Who had the best showing? Was it G.I. Joe? Was it Star Wars? Was it Dungeons and Dragons? There's so many lines. Transformers. There's a bunch of stuff that I don't even collect, but they're all gonna get their shot at PulseCon. So yeah, we will see. All right, guys, we're going to get out of here. Make sure you guys follow us up here. Turn on those notifications so you know when we drop the next video. And yeah, we'll see you guys back here next week. 8 p.m. on the West Coast, 11 p.m. East Coast. Replay crew for everyone else not on our time zones, I guess. I don't know. Like I said, I never know how to end these. I'm on drink number 3, guys. We're going to Brown Liquor Mafia in T-minus 4 minutes. So yeah, deuces. God, why didn't I say this at the beginning of the stream? I'm gonna get the Modern Warfare 2 remastered. Is it remastered? I don't know. So yeah, if you guys got PS5, hit me up and we'll get on some matches for the new Call of Duty. Hunt some toys before football, and yeah, all right. Catch you soon, mate. All right, guys. Deuces. We will catch you next week. See you, everybody. Thanks for hanging out.